And we're live. Welcome to Beers and Bad Company. I'm your host, Beer Man. We got Tim Bresnan and that weirdo Roy Baker on the show with us tonight. But listen, if you're a minor, don't drink on YouTube. Pretty sure it's against the law. Everybody else, bottoms up. What the fuck is that, Timmy?
Water. What?
Water.
Water.
That
Put
is
a little
so
bit.
Christian Benny's voice of you.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, buddy. Why you gotta be like that?
What I drink is water.
Yeah, I know. But could you imagine, like, if you were at least pretending to be cool?
I don't have to pretend, dude.
Oh, right. There we go with this
Here
game.
we, here we go. How many beers you had so far today?
What?
How many beers you had so far today?
Well, I mean, that's none of your fucking business, but thanks for asking.
So you listen. The biggest pussy in the fucking world ain't got a gun to his fucking name because your country took him away from you.
Okay, so who's the
Shut
biggest
up.
pussy in the world?
The Canadians.
Are
They
they?
let you. No, the Australians are worse because they let them take all their guns. You guys just never had any guns.
We still have guns.
Not many.
Yeah,
Christ,
Australians
We're
are
just
worse.
not allowed having like handguns and like automatic rifles.
How about from what I heard? I watched some of your congressional hearings. I don't know what the fucking parliamentary up there.
Yeah.
And from what I hear, you guys can't have a fucking nothing. Can't have a mini an M4 an M1 carbine. You can't have a one of the Ruger hunting rifles, single shot hunting rifles. You can't have because it's over 30-06. The fuck?
I mean, my hunting rifle's a 300 Magnum.
That's illegal. That's you
300
better check.
Magnum.
That's illegal.
No, it's not. I got a 4570.
You better 4570 might not be, but the 300
Well, a
Win Mag
4570 is a fuck of a lot bigger caliber than a 30-06.
bigger caliber doesn't mean anything.
So why
The
wouldn't
300 Win Mag, yeah. I saw. I'm not sure if they got it passed, but I'm pretty sure they did. That anything that can penetrate a vest is illegal. That's what they were pushing for.
4570 would?
I think a 4570 had less chance than a 300 Win Mag. 4570 is pretty heavy, but it's not fast.
Range, I guess.
It's not going to penetrate. It's not
going to have penetration, no. But I mean, if you're up close, like, what about a 12 gauge with a slug? That's going to fucking do a goddamn number on a vest.
It won't go through a vest.
It won't go through it, but it's going to break everything up behind it.
Yeah,
well, I'll tell you what. I'd rather have my shit broken than get that fucking thing penetrate the vest.
Well, fuck. You know, a little tiny hole going right through you. If it don't hit anything too important, you might be okay. You have everything behind that crushed, it's still going to fuck you up pretty bad.
Yeah, I can't. Even if it didn't penetrate, I don't want to get shot in a vest with a 4570 or a 12 gauge slug because it's probably going to.
I don't want to get shot with anything ever. It's probably not going to be fun.
I just bought it. I didn't even wear that vest. I bought a vest right before I stopped doing the fucking security shit. That's top of the line. All I got takes plates the whole bit if I want to. The plate ain't gonna penetrate the plates anyways. Even a 300 Win Mag won't penetrate plates.
Well, I don't know. I haven't heard anything about them saying that we can't have the 300 Mag.
The parliamentary hearing I was watching, they were pushing towards outlawing anything that'll penetrate a vest.
Well, I mean, the vest doesn't fucking protect you from here up, which is pretty fucking dangerous.
It's almost like penetrating a vest.
Right, which is fucking stupid.
Well, that's basically what the law is overseas. Anything they can't have anything can penetrate a vest. They're all low.
You're allowed to have a vest, so
that's true too.
Fuck.
But
yeah, there's some stupid fucking rules that are ridiculous. But we still do have guns.
I was talking Jimmy Beach. They can't even have lock blade fucking knives in fucking UK. No, a lock blade knife is illegal.
Yeah, fuck. You're barely allowed to cut your steak outside of the barbecue there.
Yeah, you gotta have somebody cut it for you.
No, you gotta take it inside so you don't have a knife out in public.
It's fucked up.
But that's what happens when you let the criminal gang of satanic inbred pedophiles of royal families take over your shit.
Well, this
Wait
is
a minute.
getting way too fucking political.
You just described the United States government, didn't you?
Yes, I did.
I think you just described all world governments, but
yes, yes.
Get ready, World War III's coming, boys. So you better be able to feed yourself.
why?
So you don't think they're gonna knock out the grid?
Yeah,
well, why does that
they
mean
will.
I need to feed myself?
Well, who's gonna feed you?
The
You can't
government.
rely on food stamps anymore.
The government will.
No, fuck, they will. They're
Yeah,
gonna be
they'll take
feeding
care
you.
of us. Look, they're here to help and provide for the people. That's why they
Wow.
gave everybody this carbon tax rebate money this week.
How much you get?
Me, nothing.
What, you don't got a car?
Not car tax, carbon tax. We actually get taxed because of the carbon pollution that Canada creates when Canada is like a net negative carbon on the world. So it's fucking stupid. And each family gets about $1,200 a year in this carbon tax rebate, while the taxes accumulated over the year average about 6,000.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah, but that's them helping the common family.
Oh yeah.
No,
They added like fucking 30 cents a liter to gas. It's fucking stupid.
Oh my god. Well,
Yeah.
was it a buck 70 or buck 80 a liter over in Ireland? It was expensive.
That's what we are here.
Yeah, but you guys I'm paying right around 305 a gallon for gasoline.
What's that? Fucking like 3.8 liters or something?
Yeah, 3.8.
So you're less than $1 a fucking liter.
Probably.
We got under $1 a liter when you had it was the funny guy with the wig that was in charge before the fucking old children sniffer.
Oh, Trump.
Yeah, that guy when he was in, our gas was down at like under $1. It was good then.
Christ, we were right around $2 a gallon for gasoline. I just bought a gas truck because of it.
Fuck.
So
yeah,
it is what it is.
things
But
used to
anyway,
be cheaper. No, there's no reason to just go through politics and how much we get all dry bummed completely by the governments.
true.
That's just depressing.
Yeah.
Well, I just heard that about the immigrants. Where were they're giving them like?
Oh, you want to keep doing the politics thing? Okay.
Why, you want to get off politics? We got to get on.
I mean, how much fucking fun is that?
Well, we can get on to friggin' arm wrestling politics.
I mean, that's slightly more interesting, I guess.
Well, the reason I was going to go off Paul's podcast was now,
when you say Paul, you're talking about the Arm Gods podcast.
Paul Arm Gods.
The weekly banter show.
Yeah, but he pushed out like you did right at the last minute and wouldn't let me on because of another.
Whoa. What do you mean pushed out like I did?
The same guest that you wouldn't let me on with, he wouldn't let me on with.
No. There was no I wouldn't let you on. I had him on the show.
Three times.
I told him I wanted to have you in. He said he wouldn't do the show with you on it.
Well, that's the same thing he told friggin' my buddy Paul Maiden.
Right. Well, I mean, that's not plussing out. It's like we can't do the show then. So
you could listen.
Hands are kind of tied.
No, they're not. Plug me in if he fucking hangs up. Who gives a fuck?
Well, then we don't get to ask him the questions we wanted to, and I kind of like making fun of him.
Well, wait. So he answered questions yesterday that he had no idea what he was talking about, and now I was going crazy. I was in the sidebar there going fucking nuts.
What questions did he answer?
Well, he started with the contracts that Igor Mazarenko was the first one to have contracts. Are you fucking insane?
No. Well,
no.
So I'm unfamiliar with a lot of Igor's dealings from back in the day, like before I got in and when I first got in. But he did have contracts, but they were like day of contracts, weren't they?
He had the only contract I pulled with him for fucking almost 10 years. The only contract we had, we couldn't pull anything else while top 8 was going on. So in that
before that, like even before that, Just when it was the PALs and
they have contract. That was just payment. I'll pull for you, you pay me. That's a contract.
Yeah, just business stuff. Day of contracts. You can do whatever the fuck you want, wherever the fuck you want. But this day you show up here for this agreement.
Yes, that's all it was.
If that's the case, he was still the first one with contract.
No, but that's not the contract we were talking about. We were talking about
like long time
contracts that didn't allow you to pull anything else.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but that's what that was what the whole thing was talking about, was contracts that like East versus West has now.
Limited contracts that don't let pullers go.
Yeah, don't let you pull anything else. So I'm saying Igor never had a contract like that.
Just during the top 8. During the top 8 season, he didn't want you to use your right arm
to pull anything but top 8. Well, you got to figure. Say Levon broke his finger right before the last round of the top 8. He just fucked the whole series. You know, that's what it was explained to me.
Yeah, you break your finger, tear your wrist, fuck up your elbow. Now you can't compete in the finals. Or if they've got you contracted that you can't pull, like what if another promotion tries to sneak in and say the other year or whatever, people were expecting to see Levon and Vitali in the finals. You know, somebody else comes in, shows up, and says, hey, we're going to do this event. You want to pull? And all of a sudden you've already seen Levon versus Vitali 2 months before the finals in the top 8. Igor fixing to lose a lot of money on that now because nobody gives a fuck about watching it. They just saw it.
Yep, it's ridiculous. I
understand that.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's not the same thing. Like if you're not currently pulling for East versus West, you're not really bound by it, right? They have to be giving you matches or you can go.
No, you can't even go on Paul's Arm God's fucking podcast if you're pulling East versus West.
Yeah, but they have to be.
Oh well, yeah. What the fuck? What the fuck is that got to do with pulling?
Well, I didn't say I agree with it. I'm just saying, as long as you're pulling, right? They've got you.
No, you can't pull IFA. You can't pull anything other than WAF approved fucking.
Right,
tournaments.
But if they've got other matches coming up for you, why would they want you pulling anywhere else? It's not much different than the top 8 thing. You couldn't pull during the top 8 season, but the season is.
Forget about everybody's contracted. You can't even pull outside the WAF and pull for top 8. I mean, for East versus West.
Okay.
So if you went to the IFA, you were banned from pulling the East versus West.
I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be allowed to pull East versus West ever, anyways.
I wouldn't let you pull. I wouldn't let you pull on my big toe.
Why the fuck would you want me to pull on your big toe?
Oh, it's just like the least thing I would allow anybody to pull on. You know,
that's just weird.
So,
like, do you get people to pull your fucking big toe?
If they're cute enough, yeah, I would.
You know, you're getting your pedicure, you need your knuckles cracked, just like give it a pull, give it a little tug.
Yeah, give it a little tug. Yeah, a little rub.
I mean, I don't want to do it anyways. I'd rather not touch your fucking feet, but.
If we pull that hardcore match, you're definitely going to touch my feet.
Man, I'm gonna touch your face with my feet. That's what I'm saying.
You are definitely touching at least my right foot. You're definitely touching my foot. Anyways,
don't start with me.
Start what? You ain't even drunk yet. You ain't no fun yet.
Says who? Okay,
you're not slurring enough yet.
Where are we going with this contract stuff? Now, just to be clear, I like to argue, so I'm going to argue about just about fucking everything you say.
So, but I was going to go on Paul's show because I was informed. I mean, I like Chance Shaw. I do. I like him. I think he's a decent guy. But he was putting out there that nobody could pull anything to do with East versus West at his show or East versus West in Istanbul if they pulled the IFA Nationals in my country.
Okay.
Now, I've been a supporter of Igor PAL for many, many years. I've been a supporter of IFA since its inception, since they came up with it. So that puts me in a spot now. I was supposed to go down in September and pull a round robin for Chance Shaw. But now that puts me in a position where I can't do that. Whether they bar me or not, I can't do that.
Why? Just on principle.
Well, why would I support an association that so far pushes my association right off the fucking cliff? The association I support.
I just support arm wrestling. Like I would.
I do. That I definitely do. But like I said, I mean, why he's telling everybody that if you pull the IFA Nationals, you're barred from his tournaments. Well, and you're barred from East versus West.
I don't think that's got anything to do with Chance's fucking views on things. I don't think he has a choice but to announce that.
But he's got to support it.
Well, he's promoting an official capacity for East versus West.
Okay.
East versus West has a set of rules that they've got to follow that are handed down through Engen and the East versus West. And Engen's got a set of rules that he's got to follow, being supported by the Turkish Arm Wrestling Federation, who is a member of WAF. So like, it's the guys at the top in WAF that make these decisions. And if you're staying in line with that, you don't have a choice. Like Engen,
you're right. You just made my point.
I get it. If Engen loses support from the Turkish Arm Wrestling Federation, there's no more East versus West, right? Like,
so how does Devin pull then? Because he's important. No.
He can do whatever he wants to. He can do whatever he wants to. Nobody's going to ban him.
Well, Devin,
I'm not banned either.
Well, Devin's an anomaly though, because he's the only actual draw in arm wrestling. He's the only arm wrestler that makes the promotion he's arm wrestling for money, right? Okay. If you look at the views on any show, whether Devin's on it or not is a very big difference. You could have the best arm wrestling in the world and Devin's not on it. And it's not going to make the same money as Devin pulling against three scrubs you've never heard of from a country you've never heard of back to back to back. It's going to make more money just because Devin's
why is Levon not banned?
Because Levon doesn't have the fan base and following that Devin does, and people don't pay to see Levon like they do to pay to see
Levon's not banned either.
Why would he be?
Because he pulled for PAL.
He has, but he's not currently. You know, once they come out with this new rule set that they're going to start enforcing now, it's not like anybody that's ever pulled.
There's no new rule set. This is the same rule set that's been going. This is why the IFA.
When they announced that anybody that pulls IFA or PAL or blah 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 is not allowed to compete at WAF, East versus West, all this anymore. Okay, it doesn't mean anybody that's ever done it is banned. It's more of a from this point forward. If you go to an IFA tournament, if you go to a PAL tournament, you are no longer welcome. You are banned. This
is why IFA was made. They barred everybody when IFA was incepted 8 years ago or 9 years ago, whatever it was.
Oh, it wasn't.
That's when it started.
I'm buddies with Rick Pinkney. I'm buddies with Rick Pinkney, and it happened whenever Rick left the WAF because Rick Pinkney was one of the guys that helped create the WAF and the rule set for the WAF.
I understand it. When was it? Come on, Roy. Bring it up on the computer. When was the first IFA National?
2018, 2019?
Okay, oh my God, that's 6 years ago.
Yeah. You said 8.
That's what I said, 7 or 8 years ago.
I said 6, not 8.
Okay, six years ago. So that rule was brought up 6 years ago. They were banning athletes 6 years ago.
Right, and that's why Rick left, and that's why Canada supported the IFA at first, and then there was this whole split in Canada because half of them wanted to stay WAF, half wanted to go support the IFA, and then somehow Ryan Espy got elected to be the president of the CAWF because he supports the WAF and all sorts of fucking wah bullshit, which I think is terrible. And I remember having a conversation with Rick Pinkney because we could qualify for the WAF still at our nationals.
Yep.
Or we could just go to the IFA. Okay. Yep. So if Canada's no longer with the WAF, I wanted to qualify and go with the WAF and go to National World and show up and pull like the disabled class, which I am qualified to do.
So am I.
And I wanted to be just like geared out of my fucking mind, smash everybody, and then fail the piss test. And be like, well, fuck, of course I was on fucking gear. Did you not see how fucking strong I was? And then because they're going to ban me from the WAF.
So wait a minute.
Canada doesn't care about the WAF. We went to IFA. I was like, am I going to be banned from polling in Canada if I do this? Like,
why would you be banned
check
in Canada?
on that. I'll have to ask the board. And he got back to me. He's like, yeah, we'll uphold the ban from the WAF if you get popped for steroids. I'm like, for fuck's sakes.
Well,
it was the only reason I ever wanted to go to the WAF.
Yeah, but they're not that. The steroid thing is nothing to do with the WAF. That's a WADA. If WADA banned you, everybody has to support
that. From Joe's fucking sports bar on Saturday fucking afternoon.
Depending on who certifies that match.
Well, the problem is if you're a certified referee, which you kind of need to have a recognized event, you can't allow anybody that's on that banned list to pull.
True.
I can't referee this match. Like, I'm a level 3 ref under the CAWF, which is the WAF.
What is that? What's a level 3?
I can head ref at nationals or downside at worlds.
Okay.
I'm one step below master level.
Okay.
But I have to go to worlds to get that next level.
It's 2 steps below master.
I'm not doing.
That's 2 steps below master.
It's what?
A senior referee can up ref with another senior referee at worlds.
Yeah, that's okay. Well, that's where I am. Like, I'm one level off the master. Either way, I would lose my certification of reffing if I got popped like that. And as a certified referee, if somebody on the banned list comes to the table at an event where I'm reffing, I have to tell the tournament he can't pull in the tournament or I can't ref. If I referee even a different division knowing he's pulling, my certification's yanked.
So what about you arm refs and the arm guys?
What about it?
There's got to be a half a dozen guys there that are on ban list.
No, why are you trying to bring that up?
Because
why are you trying to bring that up, Tim?
Anybody, well, I mean, whatever.
Yeah, what about the Bulgarians? What about the Bulgarians?
What about them?
What about the Balkanians?
Did you see me reffing there?
You competed.
But Tim Talmadge did. Isn't he, like, part of them?
I'm not sure.
Was Tim Talmadge? He's an East versus West guy, but he was refereeing matches for these banned athletes. So,
and a banned association. Our gods is banned. We're banned.
Since when?
Because we have associations with Paul, we have associations with IFA. We're banned.
We have associations with IFA?
Yes.
How?
Because Paul has been at like almost every IFA freaking nationals and every IFA world since they started. He's done work for them. Huh?
He went to one and he placed second in the Masters against bums.
Oh my God. Do you ever talk? No wonder you want somebody else on your show, because you could talk shit with him and he has no idea whether you're lying or not. You know?
Well, fucking, I'm just correcting you when you say things that are wrong.
What did I say that was wrong?
You said he's pulled every one. No, he only pulled the one.
I did not. See, clean the hair out your fucking. Clean the hair out your fucking.
Simply fucking rewind and say he's pulled every
shut the
been wrong.
He said he was at every IFA nationals and every IFA
That's what
world.
he said. That's what he said, dear man.
Blah 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 blah.
Oh, there we go. Now you're wrong.
Okay, maybe I am. I'm drunk. What's your excuse?
I will say this: all this banning. First of all, every organization that you know of in the world is corrupt. If you get more than 2 or 3 people together, and they form an organization, it might be as pure as the driven snow when they start it, but the longer time goes by, the more corrupt it becomes. The more it becomes about the agenda of the people who are running it or who want to wield power and control people. It's all bullshit. So I think all of this, yes. But that's the thing about it. There's not that much. I think it's very short-sighted of these organizations to ban these people. They can't compete here. They can't compete there. I mean, it's like first of all, fuck you. I can do what I want to do.
Yeah.
Second, there's not. The sport's not big enough to even be trying to have these turf wars at this point. It's not big enough. I understand the concept of I think everybody should have the freedom to contract. I think people should be able to agree to do things or agree to, sign contracts for money or whatever. But the people, when the whole contract thing blew up about a year ago now, and the people like England were coming out and saying, we're doing it for the good of the sport. No, you're not. You're doing it for the good of yourself. There's no good of the sport. That's bullshit. Just be honest and say we're trying to fuck over Ryan Bowen and other people we don't like. Because that's what it was.
I do understand the contracts and trying to tie in and protect your assets. These are the top guys in the sport. You don't want them leaving you for any reason. You want to be making use of them. That builds your brand, that helps build you. And if you're the biggest league in the sport, it helps build the sport, whatever. Like the UFC contracts all their athletes in. You're not allowed to go to the PFL or any other fight promotion.
You're talking UFC gives you a fucking salary you can survive on. What is East versus West giving you? They're giving you a contract so you can't do this, you can't do that, and they're giving you how much? Nothing.
Well, I mean, I don't
you're talking
so they're
apples and oranges, though.
But
you're talking apples and oranges.
Yeah, you are. That's apples and oranges.
The top guys are getting enough.
No, they're not. Enough to survive, to feed their families? No, they're not. Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No, not just from them.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
You keep saying yeah, but I don't think so.
I know you don't think so, but yeah.
Listen, because somebody bragged about getting some fucking huge sum of money, you're going to say, yeah, have you seen the check?
Yeah.
You've seen the check?
Well, not the actual check, but I saw the contract.
Okay, and?
And what?
Well, spit it out. How much?
That's none of my goddamn business.
Well, that's right.
Right. Oh, I'm not going to go tell other people's personal business. That's not my business to talk about. I know Devin makes enough money there to support his family just through arm wrestling. Absolutely.
Who does?
Devin.
Okay, let's leave Devin aside. Who else?
Okay, after that, I have no idea.
You're right. Maybe Levon.
I know what I was being offered for the one match I had at East versus West. Had I won, and I was getting to pull, 5-6 times a year, I could live on it.
When are you going to pull 5-6 times a year? You're in that category?
I don't even practice 5-6 times a year. I'm saying if that was the numbers I was looking at, and apparently it's up since then because I was East versus West too. If I was getting, so if that number's increased, pulling 4 times a year, you could live. Not.
Yeah, but the guy like I'm not trying to bust your balls, but a guy like you can't even get a contract anymore, can he?
No, I mean I was never good enough to get a contract in the first place, but Schoolboy had a big name and he asked for me.
So you were offered one match,
right? But this was before the contracts and the bannings and everything else, right? It
Yeah.
was East versus West too. This was before England ever threatened to murder me.
So he doesn't like you?
Well, I didn't say that. I think he likes me just fine. He just threatened to, kill me, cut my ears off.
Okay. Did you give me your address?
Well, yeah.
I would have given my address.
Well, I did. Along with a whole bunch of other fucking hateful things I said. But we don't really need to go back into that. Look, Eng and I have buried that deal.
So anyways,
Ingen gets hot real quick, and he fucking does the whole snappy thing.
The whole reason for me to go on,
so we're good.
Well, the whole reason for me to go on was because they're talking about this band shit, and a friend of mine wrote a big fucking long article about the band shit. He's an IFA referee. He's a master IFA referee. Matter of fact, I believe he was a master WAF referee. I believe.
Yes.
Who? Who?
Sean.
Yes. So He got threatened by 6 or 8 countries from the WAF to get sued. One I read, one I outright read. I think Mexico threatened to sue him. Somebody on the Mexican fucking WAF board threatened to sue him if he didn't retract his. Yeah, he didn't retract, and they don't want to fuck with Sean. Sean got enough backing to fight that. Anyways,
wait, Sean who? Sean who?
Hancock.
I don't know him.
He's PAL USA. He's a PAL USA representative.
Mm-mm.
He runs at the PAL USA.
Yeah, he runs all of that, all of the American side vendettas, and
which somebody else I know was
strict reffing. I'm not a fan.
No, you're not, because you suck. Anyways,
not because I suck. I'm just not a fan. I have arm wrestled, refereed, and competed through these strict rule sets. I'm just not a fan of it visually as a fan.
Wait a minute. So Arm Gods was supposed to be rather on the strict side, wasn't it?
No.
What do you mean no? What rules were not?
They're just not stopping the match for, like, if I go.
They stop the match every time for me.
If I get into a hook and it stops, I'm holding. When Buddy lets off pressure and I want to tuck my elbow in. Now, you know how it works. When you go to slide your elbow across the pad, you start sweating. Sometimes it's a little slippy and half sticking, and you get this little jump as you're sliding. Does it affect the match?
It can. Depends.
Look, I'm moving my arm from here to here intentionally, and it gets you this paper-thin fucking little hop-off on my way over. I was moving my arm from here to here. I was doing it anyways. It's not like I gained height or gained any advantage because of the hop. The advantage gained was me moving my arm. Could I have moved my arm without it? Some of that is just stupid. It doesn't affect the match. I don't want it called. Did it leave the pad? Yes. Did it affect the match? Only if they fucking calls it. It's ruined good matches.
It should be called.
You versus Babiev could have been a fucking wonderful match.
Listen, now you can't go. You can't.
Zero fucking pins.
You cannot go by that match. There was pins called on both of us. I mean, elbow falls called on both of us that weren't there.
Right, that's what I'm saying. That shit ruined.
That was the referee, dude. That was totally the referee.
Right, but when referees are supposed to be refereeing that strict, they're looking for everything. Maybe they're seeing shit that's not there. Either that or that referee was intentionally fucking making shit up, which I don't believe is the case. I think they thought they saw a foul, so they called it because it's so fucking strict.
Yeah, but the next time I pulled Babayev, I went 6 rounds straight and I smoked him with no fouls. So I mean that's different referee. You know, that was all referee.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. When you're doing this strict refereeing.
Okay. Let me give you another thing. I like Devin's my friend too. I like Devin. But you cannot tell me that match with Hermes or that match with Prutnik wasn't an absolute abomination of bullshit refereeing.
I would have to rewatch, but I mean, Prudnik would not listen. That's for sure.
So why is everybody? Wait a minute. Why does everybody that pulls Devin not listen?
Because they don't want to lose to Devin, and they think cheating is a good idea.
So when Devin pulls your arm off the pad and screams at your elbows off the pad, that's your fault.
If Devin was pulling the arm
off, Devin, come on, dude. You can watch him do it right there. He pulls your arm. He did the same shit to me in fucking Toronto.
Right. Now, I'm not saying he doesn't do it, and when he does it,
does it every time.
There is no rule that says that you have to match his back pressure load. You do not have to do that. He loads. You can let it come up.
You're totally
down. Whatever.
You're totally going away from what we're talking about.
No,
he pulls the guy's arm off the pad, and then he points it and he yells at the arm off the pad.
Right. We're talking two different things in the same match. If Devin picks you up like that, there is no rule saying I have to load. And when Devin pulls that much back pressure, I can just let it come up. I don't have to fight.
And they threaten to foul the guy that's elbows off the pad. Not the guy
not what I saw.
That's what they did.
To rewatch this to be.
Well, you better rewatch it then.
But whenever Devin is complaining about the guy's elbow, it's when he's taking the grip and he's trying to reach over and grab, and his elbow in the air.
Oh my God! You got to. You're so fucking biased. You can't even see what's happening.
I don't think so.
Devin's hands up here when he's yelling about the guy's elbow. So how the fuck is that?
If we brought anybody that trains on my club onto the show right now and asked them, when is it that I start crowding them and pulling them all the way over to my side of the table in a setup? Ask them when I do it. And they will all tell you, as soon as they pick their arm up to try to get a better grip instead of keeping their elbow on the pad like the rules state, right? As soon as they break that rule, I start coming across them and I start trying to take everything. As soon as they bring their elbow back down, I will set up and take, like, even.
No, you ain't never set up straight in your fucking life.
See, I get this bad rep because I'm fucking a high hooker and Devin's my coach and everybody just assumes.
Okay, let me ask you something. Remember, did you see the match where Devin leaned on his hand and put his elbow onto the?
That was mine. He stole that from me.
Why wasn't that called?
What's the rule?
Your hand has to stay in contact with the peg. No.
Okay, so depending on what league you were in, the first time I did it was under CAWF rules. Vice did a documentary on me, and I was pulling against Joe Gould, and I was so much ahead of him that day. In straps, they said go. I just stopped. And my non-competing hand, I slid my hand down my forearm up to my elbow, so I never lost contact with the hand peg. And the rules.
It doesn't say anything about contact. It says non-competing hand must stay in contact.
In the CAWF was the non-competing arm must maintain contact.
No,
I'm allowed to have my wrist touching.
No, you have to. Your hand has to stay in contact. You're wrong. You're absolutely wrong. Your
I'm
hand
not wrong
must,
about the CAWF's rules, Tim.
You're wrong. Your non-competing hand must stay in contact.
So
it depends on which set of rules you're talking about.
Non-competing hand. The CAWF in Canada had it written as non-competing arm. I did not break a rule when I did it. Now, if you would have given me an unsportsmanlike foul or a foul for being a dickhead, I can't complain. But it was not a hand tag foul.
I'm going to have to look this up because I don't believe it. Because the WAF, the CAWF is a lot closer to
the WAF. Now, the WAF had it written as a non-competing hand.
Every other association does.
And I believe the CAWF has changed it because of that.
Oh, here we go. Now they're changing.
Chief in Canada that I did it with.
It's always been that way.
But Beer Man, if they gave you a foul for being a dickhead, you'd get fouled out of every match.
Well, I mean, some leniency. You got to have some leniency, right?
Well, aren't you on the verge? Aren't you on the verge of being like, was it the obscenity clause or something with the WAF?
Oh, the whole fucking ethics committee thing?
Ethics committee. That's what I was trying to do. The ethics committee.
I've never been brought up to the ethics committee.
Oh, my. Yes, that just showed you. Oh, here we go. Shut up, Roy.
Yes, you have.
Shut up, Roy's coming. You know that, right, Roy?
You're the reason they created the ethics committee, Beer Man.
Oh, yeah. I might be the reason they created it, but I was never brought up on it on infractions. But Devin might be the reason they created it. I mean, SB might very well have created it just so he could complain about how Devin acted at Nationals. I don't know. He's the president. He can do what he wants.
How did Devin act at Nationals? Truthfully, from what I saw, Devin wasn't that bad at Nationals. He did some oddball shit, but he wasn't that bad. Okay, my opinion. What I saw
that was made, if you enter the tournament with the sole purpose of making sure that guy doesn't win, and you are now skewing the placements of a national level tournament, right? You're not even trying to win. You're just trying to chase that guy. And once you've beaten him out of the B side, you drop your next match to anybody. So we've got a guy that wins nationals that shouldn't have been on the podium if everybody just would have competed straight up.
But you don't know their intent. You can't read somebody's mind. You don't know what their true intent is. You can infer by their.
Devin made it very fucking clear by saying it out loud.
Yeah, but that's still bullshit.
So ethically, okay, so what about the guys that got fucked over that Devin only beat because he needed to get to that guy? And
you know what they need to do?
Devin's not there to win.
They need to get fucking stronger.
They need to get stronger and train harder.
Right, but if he's not there, why is he pulling? If he's not there to win, why is he pulling? Right?
He's there to knock somebody out because he doesn't like him.
I don't have a problem with it. I'm
So
telling
wait,
you.
hold 1 second. So Devin's strong enough to do that. How many other guys are strong enough to do that?
What about guys in
None.
tournaments?
Devin should have been first place without a loss.
Yeah.
Second place should have been the second strongest guy. Third place and fourth place kind of depends on how brackets work. Fifth and sixth, you can always flip a coin, whatever. But first place was not the strongest guy because
So?
Devin finished sixth.
It never is.
What about guys in tournaments who lay down specifically? They lay down on purpose so their
Right.
teammate
A
can
lot
advance.
of events will ban you
Man,
for fucking laying down.
Never. Ooh.
I've been to events where it's fucking in the rules. If you lay down to a teammate, you get kicked out.
That
Gary
tournament,
Roberts was holding the ROTN, and you were not allowed to lay down to people after the first one when he saw people strategically laying down. Because it was a race to 12 wins. And it's like,
well,
okay,
then you know what you do
I'll
then?
get tired, then I don't win. But if I lay down to him, he pulls all these guys, he'll be tired. I'll get to him before he gets to 12. I'll smoke him because he's tired, and then I win.
Well, then you know what you do then if they say you
It's called
can't lay down?
strategy.
You do a match where you act like you're really trying, but you're really not, and you lay down and you make it look good. There, you know, that does go on in our
I
wrestling,
understand this, Roy.
It's like slipping though. I know
They're very clear on the rules for slipping.
Michael Todd slips almost every time. You can't slip every time. Devin slips every time. I understand that, but you have to do it and look like you're not trying to do it. It's retarded.
No, you don't. You can make it clearly, fucking visibly intentional. I am trying to slip. There are three criterias that can be called for it to be an intentional slip. One, I can open my hand at the time the slip happens, creating the slip. That is a foul. Two, I can push my hand down your hand. I'm allowed to come across underhanded, and it's not a foul. But if I come down your hand, it is a foul that is impossible to hold on to. And three, balling my hand into a fist, thus making it impossible for you to hold on. Those are the only three ways you can get called a foul. If I blow through your fingertips or run away from you, I didn't break any one of those three rules that they're allowed to call a foul. It doesn't matter if they know I slipped on purpose or if I say I did it on purpose. It's not an intentional slip under the three rules that can be called a foul, which is another thing that I hate is intentional slips in a losing position. An intentional slip is a foul in a losing position is a loss. A slip in a losing position is not a loss unless it was deemed intentional under one of those three criteria. And for so many fucking years, every slip on a losing position was called a loss, and it pissed me off.
Do you remember the argument you had with Devin when y'all did that about two or three years ago when y'all were doing the king of the table with Devin, and he kicked over your beer and busted the ball, and you were pissed off about it? And y'all had the same argument, and you were like, balling in the fist, doing this, doing that. And Devin was like, intent is the only thing that matters. Do you remember that?
It's intent.
Okay, what?
Do you remember that?
I remember. Yeah, we were in the fucking drunken dojo in the valley. We were at practice.
Yeah.
And he kicked my coffee table. My fucking beer fell over and broke.
And you started quoting the rule about balling your hand into a fist or slipping down or whatever. And he was like, intent is the only thing that matters. They have to decide what your intent is.
You think Devin's a good ref or something?
He knows the rules.
He does know the rules.
But he does the nuance as well. When refereeing, Devin referees the way he wants the rules to be. He doesn't follow them, much like when he's competing.
Yes. True.
Like, if two guys are fucking carved in, shoulders turned, he's like, you guys are both good? Yeah, go! He does not follow the rules at all.
Okay, that's good.
Right. No, I didn't say that, but Roy's fucking bringing up some bullshit that we weren't even talking about.
Yeah, it was exactly what we were talking about. Intent.
You're allowed to intentionally slip as long as you don't break those three rules. You are.
You have to look like you're at least trying to hold on.
All slips are intentional. Almost every slip is intentional. 99%.
No. Roy, you've been to two practices, and it shows when you talk right now. There's been plenty of times where two guys try to hold on, and they both just blast top roll, and there's just no way to fucking hold on.
True.
That happens lots. I would say probably 25% of the time, slips are not just because somebody wanted straps before the go. At least 25%.
Okay, so then at least 75%. 75% is still intentional.
100% of mine are.
Right.
Yep.
Yeah.
But
And
so
I-
what?
and
That's not
most-
against the rules.
Most of your slips I would call intentional. If I
Right,
gave
and they
a
are
fuck,
intentional, but you
if I-
can't call it if it's not under those rules, Tim.
if I gave a fuck about your arm wrestling, I would call them, but I don't. So I just let you do whatever the fuck you want.
I
It
remember
doesn't
one
matter.
specific time. See, now, as much of a cunt as you are, you have never intentionally called something incorrectly.
No, I try not to.
There was one specific incident I remember where I was arm wrestling that you were reffing,
Yeah.
and you were fucking just licking your lips, waiting to call intentional slip because the guy held on to my thumb and my hand's wide open, and I was trying to get out of there. And I would have gladly taken a foul to not continue arm wrestling from this position anymore. But he
Okay.
tried to re-grip and grab onto me, and I stood up and grabbed onto his arm, and now I had a good spot and no more slip, and I just pinned him. You even
Yes.
pulled me aside afterwards, like, oh man, I wanted to call that intentional slip so fucking bad.
He didn't slip though. He held on. He was dumb. I would have
Right,
let go.
but you wanted to call it. As a referee,
I-
you should never want to call a foul on somebody.
I wanted to call it because it was an intentional foul.
Right, and it was absolutely going to be a foul. My hand was open.
It would have absolutely been intentional foul. I wanted to call it, but I couldn't
You
call
wanted
it
to call it because you don't like me, Tim.
I wanted to call it because your hand was wide open, like the rules say. So, anyways, get back to let's get back to this. So, anyways, so this banning bullshit. So your boy Luke Pulser, the great Luke Pulser referee who can't referee to save his fucking ass, and
I
I'll
don't
give
know.
a fuck. He's the one who referees fucking East versus West. He referees Michael Todd's
I thought that was fucking Tim Talmadge.
No, it's
and
Luke Poulter.
Luke Poulter. This motherfucker fucked over one of my training partners against
I'm going to say
Breakers.
your training partner just had bad coaching.
No, I wasn't his coach. I'm not this guy's coach. He's been arm wrestling a lot longer than I've been training with him. So that's wrong. It just I know I the guy can't. He yells. He fucking demeans the fucking Hermes. He repeats exactly what Devin says to him. Well, anyways, he's the one that called Arm Gods shit and said that Paul Maiden's a douchebag.
Oh, okay. That's the guy that Paul wanted to arm wrestle at Winter Blast next year.
Yes.
Okay.
This all comes from a very reliable source anyway. So this is what I was supposed to go on to talk to. It pissed me off. I mean, I want to see these guys talk shit to one of our, any of the guys' faces, but they all talk shit on the fucking line. Or when they're talking to somebody absolutely that doesn't know these guys, they forget that people know people. And I'm not one that shuts up, So I call Paul. So, anyways. But they wouldn't let me on the show because some short guy was on the show for the whole time, talking shit. My arms look really big there.
No, I mean, your left arm almost looked as big as Paul Italia's.
Anyways, such bullshit, such absolute shit. I said, I don't know.
I don't know. I've been trying to get you and Paul Italia on the same show for a
You
good
haven't been,
while.
listen, you haven't had to try with me. I would have gone on with him anytime.
I had him convinced to do it one night, and you just
And what
didn't
happened?
want to answer your phone.
What was I supposed to be on call for you?
I think you were just scared.
Maybe you should send him a link right now.
I already have.
Hey,
Send
Tim,
him again.
Buddy Hale in the chat said, "What's up, Tim?" He said he didn't think he could read it, but he wanted to say hello to Buddy Hale.
What's up, brother? What's up? What, you got to watch Bear Man's chats because you don't watch what he's fucking doing?
No, he
Man, I
doesn't.
can't read.
That would be something. Don't they write Canadian or something?
Yeah, no, it's just I can't read. I don't want to look like a dork and wear glasses.
You look like a dog without the glasses, especially when
I know, but could
hey,
you imagine how bad it'd be if I did wear glasses?
especially when you got your ass whooped and you had to cut your beard off. That was funny.
When did that ever happen?
I do believe it happened a few years back.
About a year ago.
Was it a year? No, a little longer than that, I think. There's no
I
way.
think it ever happened.
It was April. It was April.
Who beat him? Who beat him?
Paul
Who
Maiden.
beat him,
You guys are
Ron?
just making it up.
Paul Maiden.
I don't
I
know
don't think it
about
was
this.
Paul, was it? Was it Paul Maiden?
Yeah.
Well, that's not too bad of a loss. It's not like losing to frickin' Brian Bowen or something.
Okay, so it was
Ooh,
Paul Maiden's
ooh.
left hand,
Okay.
and it was after the whole event during the after pulling where I challenged him. I would put my beard on the line for his belt that he just won from me, but we'll do it left-handed. First match, ref says go, he hits, I just hold him, bring him down. And then the second and third match, it goes bop, bop.
He let you win the first one.
No, I let him win 2 and 3. I had a fucking 2-year beard that it was just time to go. I like shaving every like 2 or 3 years. I forget what my face looks like.
Don't
then
do it.
Immediately after shaving, I realized why I had a beard in the first place. Because I look like a fucking fat middle-aged Caillou.
Weren't you supposed? You're supposed to lose. Who was the cat from Florida? You were supposed to lose your beard too, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I beat Craig Subler every fucking time. And
Yeah,
he had to grow a
up.
fucking wicked awesome beard because I won the match. I was going
Yeah,
to
but he didn't
shave
show
on the
up.
spot. If he won, he had to grow the beard for a year if I won. That's why we saw Craig with such a big, awesome beard for so long.
Yeah, but he didn't show up. He didn't show up for that one, did he?
That time. But
That time.
the one in
That
Florida, the first time I pulled him was Bike Week in Daytona, Florida in 2015. It was March 7th.
I can't believe they let you into the
3-2.
country.
What?
I can't believe they let you into my country.
Yeah. I beat him 3-2. And then I lost to Mike Gould in the fucking tournament. I fucking hate traveling all the way to fucking Florida just to lose to Mike fucking Gould. God damn.
Yeah, you could have done that in Canada.
Yeah, well, I
something.
did. That was the beginning of my run where I'm like, fuck this. I'm chasing Mike Gould. I'm not pulling a tournament unless Mike Gould's out. And I won every event I went to for just over 2 years. And then I didn't win an event for 3 straight years because I just chased fucking Mike Gould. I didn't pull unless Mike was pulling. And he whooped my ass so many fucking times. He ended up with a 34-0 record on me in those fucking next 2.5 years.
Good, say it right. Say it.
So you're saying you intentionally entered events just to pull Mike Gould? Is that what you're saying? So you did exactly what Devin did in the Nationals.
Yeah, but I was trying to win.
So was Devin.
So yeah,
Devin was trying to beat Ryan Espy.
Right?
Yeah, you were trying to beat Mike Gould
down to anybody that gave him a better chance at pulling Ryan Espy.
So?
And then as soon as Espy was out of the tournament, he just laid down, withdrew from the tournament. Now, if he was there just to win an event, look, if Mike would have lost to somebody else that's not me, I still win the event, good enough. I still want to win. I wasn't going to lay down to go B-side and chase Mike. I did do it one time because there was a guy that was fucking running his mouth about how he beat me at my third event, and he had a 1-0 record against me. And, 5 years later, I won every fucking event. He still hasn't got a first place fucking trophy and still talking about how he beat me every time. I'm like, for fuck's sakes. He finally showed up at an event I was at, and then he loses his first round. I'm like, fuck's sake. So I go out, drive hook, let it down. I got to go B-side because I want to get a chance at Dalen. He loses his fucking next round. Same thing. Start. And I go C-side. Triple elimination at Arm Melter. I finally get my chance to pull Dalen, whoop his ass, and then come all the way back up to the top to win.
That happened?
Yep. Everything except for the winning part at the very end. So there was Ian Carnegie and Alexander Paquette. They finished first and second. I finished third.
You lost to Ian Carnegie?
No, Paquette lost to Ian Carnegie, and I lost to Paquette.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Now, I get it. You think that's funny that somebody would lose to Ian Carnegie, but legitimately, the dude's a strong motherfucker.
That would be me.
Right. He would now.
What's your record against him, Darren? Carnegie?
Ian?
Yeah, Grippler.
Right or left?
Both.
18-1 for me left, and like 9-0 right for him.
So you beat him.
So he's so much stronger now. Why isn't he arm wrestling?
I didn't say he's stronger now. You just suck.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think y'all should have a right hand match.
It's too bad they're not going to let us pull.
Why won't they let us pull?
Because Paul thinks you're a douchebag.
I am a douchebag.
Well, there you go.
I think Paul's a dumb fucking cunt. Look,
he
if
doesn't
the
wanna-
people
he-
want to see it, Paul, look, Paul pretends like he's got all this say, and he's got a bit. If Marcus says it's happening, it's fucking happening.
Oh, here we go. Now you're gonna kiss Marcus's ass to get it to happen. That's pretty sad.
Look, Marcus, you just got into the chat now. Who's the boss?
Marcus.
Is it you or is it Paul? If Paul says Tim and I aren't pulling in a fucking hardcore match and you say it is, what's happening? I don't think you're allowed to let Paul just fucking stomp on you like that, Marcus.
Why don't you let him answer the
happen.
question? Stop being a fucking dickhead.
What?
I said, why don't you let him answer the question? Stop influencing him.
I'm not influencing him. He's Irish. The Irish are actually impervious to fucking psychoanalysis.
Yeah, that could be happen. That could happen. That could be
Sigmund
true.
Freud, man. He
So
said
what'd
the
he
Irish
say?
are the only ones impervious to the fucking psychoanalysis. Like, you can't figure them out because they can't figure themselves out. They're always so fucking drunk.
Sometimes, some of us, not all of us.
Well, the Irish aren't as good at drinking as they like to pretend. They're always drinking, but there's not a whole lot of booze in their booze over there. You know, their full strength beer is only 3.5%.
I thought you said it was more.
No, it's weaker there.
That's because they don't want everybody drunk. They don't want everybody drunk.
Well, everybody's already drunk anyways.
They want to sell more beer.
Hey, guys, look, anybody in the chat here, would Tim absolutely slaughter me? Would it be a garbage match? Yes, if we're talking right-handed. Absolutely. I am not close to Tim's level right-handed. It's not a thing. The hardcore match is left-handed. And Tim's left is shit. I am the favorite.
When's the last time you saw me pull? Wait. When's the last time you saw me pull left-handed? Never?
Last time I saw you pull left-handed would have been April 2017 or 2018.
No. Where was that?
Long Island, New York, against me on a practice table.
So the last time I pulled left-handed at a tournament was last year at Arkansas State's against the #1 guy from Texas, and he had to get in the strap to beat me.
Ooh. Or maybe he's just a strap puller. Can we find this video online? I would like to watch this.
It might be. It was the overall. It was the overall for the Arkansas States last year.
Well, if anybody can find that match and post it, that would be wonderful. Now, Roy, were you paying attention to any of this chat here?
Yes, a little bit.
Did Marcus answer my questions?
I don't think he did.
He don't like you either.
He doesn't like me, but he does love me, and that's good enough.
He says, Marcus said only one boss. Who?
Well, who's the one boss?
Obviously him, motherfucker.
Do you have Arm Gods next year? He kill Evan.
Who said that?
Marcus.
Gotta love them. Gotta love Marcus.
But look, you think I'm afraid to fucking bleed in a tack match or get electrocuted in an arm show?
Fuck that tack match shit. We're gonna do fucking electrocution.
Man, we can fucking do electric tacks. I don't give a fuck.
Listen, but you ain't gonna be able to let go because we're gonna tie your hand to the fucking peg to get you electrocuted.
Okay.
You ain't gonna push out like you did with fucking Uncle John. Where you let go.
I just want to fucking touch on that Uncle John match real quick here. I believe he is holding my belt. He went into the tax 4 times. I went into the tax twice. If you ask me, that's a win.
No, you fucking ran away. You let go and ran away when he was about to pin you like 2 or 3 times.
Once.
Oh my God. You fucking ripped the strap right out of Paul's hand.
And put John into the tax. It's not my fault he's not strong enough to stop me.
I would have picked up the fucking pad and smashed you in the fucking head with it.
Dude, round 4, I tried to bring his head into the fucking pad.
No, fuck, grab that pad right off the thing and smash it. You gotta, once you grab a hold of it, you're gonna fucking be stuck to it. Just smash it into your head.
It'll hurt your hand.
That don't matter. It's only your
Roy,
left hand.
tell Evan to play the video I sent. What video did you send? The problem with that is I don't have WhatsApp on my fucking
Computer.
What video?
Let me see if I can figure out how to do this.
What's the video?
Hold on. Oh my fuck, Roy, what is wrong with you? Like seriously.
That picture was from a year ago. It popped up in my 1 year ago today, like yesterday.
What was that? Evan standing with a transvestite at the bar?
No, it's you should put it on the screen, Beer Man.
Hold on, I'm working on it.
Why don't you just put it on the screen, Roy? It'll take us. We won't be old enough. Fucking.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh my
hit share
God.
screen.
Where's Uncle John?
Yeah, I opened it up. I could do it in a minute, but I'm trying to post the one that Marcus wants. Now I haven't seen this, but
hold on. Okay, yeah, hold on. I can do that. You're right. I can figure this out. Hold on. Oh, I can do it. I know I can. All right. Yes. Now, hold on. Wait. Go back. Go big. What's the matter?
good enough.
Who is that?
Can't make it big again. Damn it.
What is it?
What kind of fucking nerd game are you playing?
Whose picture is he holding up?
Roy, what are you showing us all this Zelda shit for?
I'm trying to show that picture, but now, damn it, I can't. It did the same thing to me the last time I tried. Oh, wait. That's still not right. Hold on.
Man, Uncle John wouldn't do that.
Oh man, this is rough.
How do I unshare?
Why don't just fucking close it?
I don't know how.
Wait.
The X
Oh,
for
wait,
the
it's
arrow.
up here. Okay, stop share. There we go. Oh, okay. All right. Hold on.
Okay,
I've almost got it.
Jesus Christ, you could just bring it up straight from our message conversation on fucking Messenger.
Wait, I got it now.
Just open our conversation on Messenger because you got to bring up the second video that I just sent you.
Can you see it?
No.
Yes.
Yep. That looks like the referee from England.
That is one of the many socks that Roy has bought on me. So I just jerk off of my tube socks and then I throw them out because I don't want to put them in the laundry. But Roy decided he was going to start buying all of these fucking crusty socks off me. That's how we became friends. And apparently, if you put my socks in an incubator, they end up looking like that.
What is that?
That's my face on a sock.
That's Beer Man after he shaved when he got beat by Paul Maiden.
Oh, he looks like a fucking retard.
So
that's you.
Not allowed to say that.
That's Beer
That's
Man.
you.
Yes.
That is me without a beard.
Oh my God.
Now you see why he has a beard.
And that's why I grow the beard. So every couple of years I forget that that's what I look like. And then I grow the beard again. There, Roy, right back in our conversation, that video that Marcus sent me, I sent you.
Wait, what now? What about, you sent me something?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Hold on. Oh, okay. All right, hold on. Okay.
Now, I haven't seen this yet, but Marcus told me to play it.
So I got to turn the sound up. Let me turn the sound. But God damn it. This is not easy. Hold on. God damn it.
How do you go from Uncle John to Roy? What the fuck? I like Roy, man.
He's got glasses. He's Jewish. I thought he'd be good at this stuff.
I'm having a problem.
He knows hey, I was very impressed, but he knows his fucking bullets though. Holy fuck! I was grabbing shit from everywhere. Fuck.
I mean, he still sucks at trivia, but lucky for me, it wasn't bullet trivia because he definitely whooped my ass on that. He knows his guns.
He knows his guns. He does.
All right, so start that video over. Can you turn the sound on?
It's on.
Well, without sound, there's no point in playing this.
I've got the sound on. Why is it not showing the sound? I can hear it.
Well, we can, Tim and I, but
I can't.
God
you
damn
can?
it.
I can't hear it.
Can the chat hear it? I can't read the chat right now.
I don't know if they can or not. God damn. Can you hear it in the chat? Can you hear it? Like it's loud on my screen. I don't know what the fuck.
Well, they're 10 seconds behind, but
somebody help us out here, chat. He didn't share system audio when he shared the screen. Okay, good info. DF.
Okay, so Roy, try again without being a complete retard.
I don't ever do that.
You can't say that. Beerman, you can't say that.
Yeah, you can't fucking say that.
Why not?
You just told me I couldn't say it.
It's racist, Beerman.
No, I said you're not allowed to say it.
And you just said it.
Yeah,
so I fucking do things I'm not allowed to do all the fucking time.
Did you have Paul Maidens? They were talking about this kid from the East Coast saying the N-word on somebody's fucking podcast.
Eric Harlan.
Yeah, I heard. Yeah.
So yeah, but did you hear what Paul said right afterwards? He starts ragging out fucking women. How they never gonna pull for him? They suck. And all like, oh my god, that's gotta be just about as bad as what he said.
I mean, I think there's a big difference between making fun of women for being bad athletes and, you know what? I'm not going to continue what I was going to say there.
That's because you're racist, Beerman.
Yes, you
not
are.
about racism. I'm just saying that when Paul talks about women not being good at sports, he's right.
No, we had that girl swimming that was really good.
Unless she was against a man.
All right, here we go.
Unless he was against a man.
I think I got it. Hold on. Ready? Go. Can you hear it? Wait.
Press play first, dumbass.
Oh, fuck. Hold on.
Yeah, the play button right in the middle there, man. Just click it.
Just
easy.
Wait.
Yeah. We're waiting.
Hold on. Damn it.
Holding.
Bullies saying he is banning everyone in America.
Rewind it. Jesus Christ, you're halfway through the fucking video. Holy fuck.
Dictator. You might know me better as Chance Shaw. You know the big fat guy with the bright pink Hawaii shirts that would blind you? Yes, the one who lost to Ryan Bowen. Truth be told, I have to wear flamboyant clothing to make up for my personality of a brick wall. Wow. Great idea. Maybe Michael Todd could add me to his monster wall? My body is massive for advertising. Anyway, the reason I'm here is to defend Engen I love to ban, Turdsy, against all these bullies, saying he is banning everyone in America who competes at the IFA. Engen would never ban anyone. The only thing he bans is manscaping his caterpillar eyebrows. I have decided to end the debate with IFA head spokesperson in America, Mr. Sean Hancock. I'll be sending in all the nookies May 18th when Igor Mazurenko arrives. You see, WAF, FAL, East vs. West, is so open to working with every promotion, obviously long as everyone follows the rules of being yes men. Love our master, Engine Sir Bansalot. Hi, Kim Jong-un here, the North Korean dictator.
Okay.
Hey,
so
send that to me.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure fucking Marcus will post that in the Arm Gods.
Oh, I hope he does.
Yeah. So clearly that was not Chance Shaw. It sounded like Chance Shaw, but that was clearly Kim Jong-un, who is a fan of Armed Gods and not of East versus West, which I don't know if that's a good thing or not.
Oh, my God. Oh, Beerman's getting a buzz on. I can see by the little tilt in his fucking head. He's getting a buzz on. He's going to get even stupider than he was when we started.
Stupider.
That's what I said, stupider. I'm trying to speak Canadian, all right? Hey?
Hey,
Fucking
Hey,
yeah.
take
no,
off,
that's
hey.
Take off, eh? You hoser. Hey,
all
don't
American.
talk to me
Hey,
like that. Go get me a fucking jelly donut, eh?
hey, why don't you ring your bell and get your fucking beer? Oh, you can't anymore. Oh, you can't ring your bell no more. You got to take it away.
Ha.
Tim, I'm gonna ring your bell. You keep talking to me like that at fucking arm shock.
What do you do? Hit me with a beer? Fucking whatever. Oh, excuse me, miss me with a beer.
Just don't touch the beard, man.
Oh my God, I'll grab you up in a ball sack. See, would you like that?
Wow, I'll probably squeal with delight. As long as you don't
Oh,
touch
you
my
de-
beard,
oh,
we
you
don't
won't-
gotta worry about it. And you
You will
strike
not
me
squeal.
as the kind of man that would like to touch another man's ball sack.
I'll grab you by the balls in a heartbeat. In
Yeah,
a fucking heartbeat.
I believe that. You probably do it with your fucking
You
lips
should.
too.
Wait a minute. You should. I'm admitting to it. I will grab a handful of your junk if there
You'll
is a
grab
handful.
of my fucking junk with your lips.
You think so? How do you get a handful with your lips?
I don't know. You're a special type of person, Tim.
I am special.
I believe that.
For
Your
sure.
mom probably told you that your entire life.
That's why she called me son, because I'm so bright. You got pee in that bottle, do you?
Not this one. But
I
we
ain't
got
never
more to
drank-
go. We got more to go.
I-
We might find a new one.
I ain't never drank pee in a bottle either.
Well, clearly you're not living your best life.
I am living. Yes, I definitely. I don't have to drink pee.
Well, I don't have to. I just do it because I enjoy it, because I like the taste, and it's sterile.
And it's sterile. Oh, one of the best lines in any movie ever. No, but do I have to drink pee? No, I do because it's sterile. I
And
like the taste, and it's sterile.
Yeah.
Would you?
Yeah.
Would
If
you
you can
go?
dodge a wrench, you can dodge a foot, and you better be able to dodge a wrench, because I'm gonna have a
Oh,
wrench
you better be able to
instead of a
dodge.
fucking beer
Listen,
can when it comes to
so
our
you-
hardcore match, Tim. Because I'm not
You're
sure a
under
beer
six.
can is gonna get the job done with your thick fucking skull.
You're only fucking. You're not even 6 foot tall. Even the fucking old guy can kick fucking high as your head. You better be ready for that fucking right foot.
The fuck you mean I'm not 6 foot tall?
You can't be 6 foot tall.
Yeah,
He's not.
sure fucking am.
Oh, you're one of them fucking dudes. You're 5'11" and you add the inch on. It's
He's
like a
not
5 foot.
He's not even 5'11".
Oh my
Well, I mean-
God.
Roy, how are you with like metric conversions?
Really good. And convert centimeters to inches. Well, you can put whatever you want on your damn driver's license. They don't get out a measurement and
Hey,
take
I
measurement.
fucked up. I could have put a purple fucking rhino on it when I got my fucking driver's license.
Well, they measure you with the camera.
Oh God.
No, they don't.
Yes, they do.
You're telling me the shitty Canadian government spends money on cameras that will measure you for pictures for ID? I don't believe that.
They have a kid. They have a kid with a. They had a kid
Well,
with
no,
a
you
fucking
get your
crayon.
fucking picture taken behind the bar with the, like a prison lineup photo.
He goes.
So-
They're gonna show. Hey, notice he didn't show us the license that said that he wasn't 6 foot tall, right?
Right.
Right.
Right, because it
he
doesn't say
read-
I'm 6 foot tall. It says I'm 182 centimeters.
Okay.
which is.
Just shy.
Had to add that inch on. So he's one of them motherfuckers. Had to add that extra inch on.
Yeah, that's 71.6 inches, and 6 feet would be 72 inches. So you're less
Right.
than half an inch.
Well, 2 inches. That's 2 fucking inches.
No,
You're not even
you
fucking 5'10".
retard. You don't even understand basic math, you retard. It's less than a half inch.
Wait a minute. If you're 70 inches, and 6 foot tall, and
71.6, you fucking deaf retard.
He's
I am deaf.
71.6. He's 100.
Oh, I missed the. I missed my bad. I missed the one. I'm sorry. They have to add that
No,
extra half inch
My
on.
official height at the doctor's was 5'11" and 7/8. So it's easiest just to say 6 foot because most people don't know what an eighth of an inch is.
Hey, Roy. Do you know
Your old
why?
lady, your old
But
lady
when I'm
does.
wearing shoes, I'm over 6 foot.
Do you know why they don't?
Go ahead, Tim.
You know why? Because you know why that the bear man's old ladies always think that this is 6 inches because of his fucking measurements.
I never, ever play that game. I'm trying
Oh,
to
my
convince him that it's small and cute and it will fit in that other one without causing pain.
You have to show him.
Yeah. And then
Little
they believe
pegging,
me.
little pegging going on.
Man, I just fucking, I'll pull it out to women at the bar and be like, look, I'm a 40-year-old fucking virgin because nobody will have sex with me because look at this.
So do you pull? Do you pull
And they
your
always
butthole
feel
out?
bad for me and I get pity fucks from drunk chicks.
Oh God, with little tits.
Hey,
Right.
super chat from Cobra.
Oh, there we go.
You want me to read it?
Go
Sure.
ahead.
Okay, Cobra Roads for $2. Hashtag Tim, hashtag Bresnan, hashtag Stud, hashtag 113.
That was the super
That's
chat.
That
That's
was it.
Cobra.
That's Cobra.
Well, thanks, Cobra.
Where's Cobra been? I didn't see Cobra since I was on your show the last time, I think.
Yeah, he
I
needs to
don't
come
know.
on.
Fucking Roy usually sends people links to like stuff like that.
I'll send
Did you
it to him.
invite? Did you invite some short guy that doesn't like me on Roy?
I don't have his contact info.
Did you invite him, Beer Man? Or are you lying again?
Hold on. I may have lied.
Here we go. He won't come on anyways.
No, you won't.
I just wanted to go over that why he said that he turned down doing business with Igor Mazarenko a couple years ago. He said he turned it down because he had a bunch of shit going on. We all know why he didn't turn it down. He got turned down.
What's that mean?
That means he on Paul's podcast, he said that Igor asked him to join up with him and he turned Igor down. That's not what happened.
Huh.
I called Igor and got him thrown out of the mix.
Oh, so you're just like this giant cunt.
Well, he called me a rat when I did it, but whatever.
Is that what a rat does?
No, I was sticking up for myself.
Roy, did you send the link to Cobra?
Yes, I did.
Because he never has anything interesting to say.
Oh,
He
Cobra?
does, but you don't let him
fucking
talk.
Tim and Cobra just like join together and they do this butt buddies thing and they make fun of me and hurt my feelings. It's rude.
Oh, you got no fear. You can't hurt your feelings.
Well, luckily they're on sale at Walmart this week, and I can get a new one for $3.99.
You hurt my feelings by not inviting me to your wedding the last time we were in Ireland.
You were in Ireland.
No, the last time you got married.
No, that was the wrong time.
Oh, okay.
So, Roy, I'm going to need you to do me a favor and let Tim talk as much as you can. Just keep him talking if you can. Ask him questions, preferably not about 80s fucking metal bands that nobody's fucking heard of. You know, get a going on like Paul Italia or WAF or England or something.
At least our fucking government doesn't make us listen to 90% fucking Canadian singers like yours does.
That's not true either. But I got to poop.
What? Get the fuck back here. What is it, 80%? 75%? It's quite a bit.
No, it's all American, really.
You're full of fucking yeah, American, because all your fucking stars moved down here.
We have Celine Dion.
Celine Dion.
Fucking Celine Dion. Yeah, but everything on your radio's got to be 70% or 80% fucking Canadian. Can't have a bunch of fucking Americans singing on your fucking radio. Fucking guy.
Is that right?
Yes, right. That is definitely true. I can't remember the exact fucking percentage, but it's a higher percentage. It's 65 or 75% has to be Canadian on the radio. Look it up. It is, isn't it?
Oh, I don't know.
It definitely is. Somebody look it up.
It probably. I don't doubt it. I mean,
no, it's definitely true. So I was driving around with Scott McKinnis, and I didn't recognize half the fucking music on the radio, and he told me that's what it is. That's when I beat another. That's when I beat another one of the Canadian champions when I was up there.
Yeah. So, what kind of music do you like, Tim?
I like almost anything but country.
Like, I don't like pop country, like the new awful pop country stuff, but I like old school, like Hank Williams Sr. and Johnny Cash.
Oh, that don't count. That's different. That's not
real.
the country.
That's country
Yeah,
music.
That's good country, like fucking Seven Spanish Angels and Highwaymen.
Waylon Jennings, Willie
Johnny
Nelson,
Cash.
Johnny Cash. Oh yeah.
That's the best. What the fuck? Can't think of the rest of them. I'm fucking my. Where the fuck is Brain Dead?
He's in the bathroom.
He used to piss in a jug while right on fucking line.
Yeah.
He stopped doing that. He stopped doing that when he drank the pee. After I told him not to.
Aren't you from Connecticut?
I am.
Okay. Wasn't what was that? God damn it! What was his name? Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. John Cafferty and the Beaver Brown Band. Aren't they from Connecticut? Or is it Rhode Island?
I have no idea.
Might be Rhode Island.
Might be Rhode Island. They're all interchanged in New England. Rhode Island and Connecticut are so fucking small. You know.
Yeah.
Because I could drive
they're from Rhode Island. Yeah, they're from Rhode Island.
I could drive from one end of Connecticut to cross Rhode Island into the water in about fucking 2 hours.
Yeah. It's small.
Very. Gotta get some lobster though.
Yeah, it takes like to go from where I live in South Georgia all the way up to the Tennessee line. It's like probably 5.5 hours or 6.
Shit, fucking! I'm in Central Tennessee and it's like 5 hours just to get to fucking Memphis. It takes me 2.5 hours to get to Knoxville.
Yeah.
Terrible.
Tennessee's long east to west.
Yeah, it is definitely. Don't tell you, it takes me the same amount of time to get just over the border into Arkansas as it does for me to get to Mississippi, to Hattiesburg, when I go down to the Mississippi states.
Yeah.
Fucking crazy.
Speaking of Mississippi, I heard somebody say that Wayne Withers had a match coming up. I don't know. He's been on Beer Man Show a couple of times. I like Wayne Withers. Have you ever?
Wayne's a good dude. Wayne's a good. Yeah, I broke his bicep last year.
Was that was you? That's right.
Yeah, it was me. But yeah, Knuckles Up wanted me to pull Wayne Withers in 3 weeks, in 2 weeks, for $500. I said, "No, fuck it, I'll stay home for $500."
That's a long ride. Yeah.
Well, they said I'll stay home for $500. I ain't gonna fucking. I don't have to prove anything anymore. You know, I either get paid or I don't go.
I totally forgot that was you, that the match he was having with you when he broke his tore his biceps.
He was already hurt. He was rubbing his bicep the night before, right the exact same spot it snapped in. It let go pretty. Yeah, it let go pretty. It was pretty loud.
I heard 3 weeks ago, no, a month ago now. I was at practice and I heard the sound of a biceps tendon, and it was a bad sound.
It's loud. It's very loud.
Yeah, it was noticeable.
It definitely. Mine was loud. Mine snapped. It was loud. Wayne's was loud. But I was standing. I mean, I was holding on to his hand when it went. But he was. Yeah. I knew the night before he was rubbing the exact same spot that it snapped in. He pulled his right off the muscle though.
Yeah, he should have thought about not having that match if he was already hurting that bad.
I asked him. I didn't think I was hurt that bad. I'm like, man, that's how you get hurt really bad. When you got a slight fuck, like that's how Corey blew his humerus, his right humerus. We figured he had a slight hairline fracture, and then when he pulled that big fucking hillbilly, fucking blew his arm apart. He got a bigger plate as I've ever. His plate goes from around his elbow all the way to the top of his shoulder.
Damn.
He shattered his whole humerus was shattered.
Okay, McGillicuddy said it's Wayne Withers versus Mega Mike. That's where I heard it on Brandon Allen's show.
That because I wouldn't do it. Wayne will beat him. I have no, unless Wayne gets drunk the night before, which is possible.
Could happen.
Wayne's hand is fucking huge. I didn't realize how big his hand was. So I grabbed up with him. It's like, holy fuck.
Wasn't he like 6'8"?
He's tall. I'm not sure how tall he is. But like I said, this hand. I hit him hard on the first one. I got him like halfway over, and I didn't have a good grip on him, so I let up on him a little bit. He pulled me back, and then once he kind of reloaded, I went and hit him. And he hit it like the same time. That's when it blew.
Ooh.
When I just hit that, when I hit that, I was hitting with a full bore, full head of steam. He started to re-hit, and it just let go.
Oh.
But Mega Mike's gonna have a hard time with him. He's gonna beat him.
Yeah, he's so tall. I mean, like when a guy's got an arm that's that long and it's that tall, I mean,
yeah, he's strong. I gotta get some stem cells. Somebody gotta give me some fucking stem cells.
Yeah,
my fucking shoulder's fucked. I gotta
I could use some too.
I did a peptide. I got a torn rotator cuff for fucking 20 years now, 30 years.
On your right?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
It's just starting now where it's fucking really starting to bother me. So we got to try some stem cells.
Yeah, you need to do that.
I'll try it.
Shit.
Yeah, they better hope I don't fix my fucking shoulder.
If it works half as good for you as it has for Devin, then you're in good shape.
I pulled Ron Bath down in Georgia a couple months ago, right after he had an intravenous stem cell treatment, not one spot. And I was taking him, pulling him right, I was rolling him right out of a fucking hook. And probably a month later, he come up to my boy in Maryville, to Rex Forbes' house in Maryville. I couldn't fucking move him. Holy fuck! Oh god, the difference was like two different people. It was bad. Yeah, it was. So I gotta find out if I'm not even paying the money to get some. Either that or it could be no use in me pulling much more. Yeah, my shoulder's pretty fucked up.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know how you're even doing it with a torn rotator cuff. That's brutal. It's got to hurt.
I've done it the whole time I've been arm wrestling. I've had a torn rotator cuff. But
hey, if your rotator cuff would have been intact, you'd have probably beat Levon.
No, I doubt that. Vaughn's a different story.
I love after that first match, you just kind of like you chuckle, like you're just kind of.
I was laughing. No, I was fucking laughing. My corner man's like, what's wrong? I'm like, this is fucking ridiculous. I said, it's useless. I can't move him. I feel like a little kid.
Yeah.
Crazy. I didn't expect him to be.
Long time since you felt like that, hadn't it?
Right. I never felt that. He's the only one I've ever felt like that with, really. Crazy. What'd you do? Shake it more than a couple times and playing with it,
Well, here's the thing. I don't have a great diet, and pooping is not necessarily a fast experience. If I push, I end up with massive hemorrhoids, and that's not fun at all. So I refuse to do that. I got to sit there with my in the correct pooping position until it slides out on its own, and then I've got a fuck ton of wiping. You
need a bidet attachment, I'm telling you.
I had a bidet in my house up in Connecticut. I had it put in.
I've got. They make it. They're only like $40. It's just an attachment you put under the seat of your toilet. Like it's $40.
Cold water only.
Yes, that's what you want.
Yeah, you could make it for like $7 from the fucking plumbing aisle in the hardware store.
I had a real bidet in my bathroom, my master bedroom.
That's awesome.
I want to build myself like the walk-in shower all fucking tiled in with the benches and have a toilet built right into that bench so I could sit there in the shower, shave, and wash my beard while pooping. And you can just stand up and turn on the other shower.
I knew a guy that lived in a one of those little tiny travel trailers, like a caravan, like the Pikeys have in Ireland. And to take a shower in there, you had to sit on the toilet.
Sounds like Japan. That's like Japan.
Like how Andre the Giant just shit in the fucking tubs and turned the shower on. Yeah. Motherfucker couldn't fit in the toilet. Can't blame him.
Oh my God.
It would be miserable to be that size. Think about it. Think how brutal it would be.
Imagine
Did
your
you ever-
wife.
Yeah, yeah. Did you ever hear the story about the time the drunk guy, there was like 3 or 4 drunk guys that started fucking with Andre in the bar in Quebec?
No.
You ever heard that? Okay, so Andre the Giant was in the bar, and these 4 drunk guys just were drunk idiots, and they started fucking with him. Well, finally they pissed him off, and he got up, and they all ran. They ran outside, and they
Is
got
that
in
when he
their
went
car.
outside and he flipped their fucking car and the cops came and arrested them?
Yes. So they ran
That was in
outside.
Quebec?
I think it was. You killed my fucking punchline, you dickhead. But they ran outside and they locked their car doors, and he comes out there and just flips the car over, like turns it upside down. And when the cops show up, they're like, an angry giant came and flipped our car over, and they're like, fuck you, you're all arrested, get in the car.
Well, I mean, now knowing what the punchline was, I'm really glad I fucking ruined it.
That was bad,
What?
Roy.
Are you sure that was in Quebec?
That was really bad, Roy.
Oh, come on, Tim. Come on.
I
That
thought
was
that was
bad.
like fucking Jacksonville.
I'm in your side, but that was really bad.
That really did. That's the true story, though. I didn't make it up.
Well, it is. Just, I mean, you tried to add a little comedic flair and just like you suck dick and fucking pussy when it comes to adding comedy to things. The only thing that's actually funny about you is your fucking life.
Okay, so
No, that was funny. The delivery, the rudeness, like I got Tim to chuckle. Obviously, I get the point, not you. So eat shit.
Did I tell you about my boat building business I started?
No,
No.
and I don't want you to finish this. Fuck's sakes, he's gonna do it.
I started a boat building business, but I'm doing it in the attic here in the house. The sales are going through the roof.
This is why the catchphrase "Shut up, Roy" catches on so well. Because nobody wants to hear that shit. What the fuck, Roy?
I'm just about to push the fucking exit button. What the fuck?
I mean, like it's frustrating to listen to this shit because almost everything I want to say in response to it will get me banned for sure. So let's go back.
There you go again.
What
Banned
Tim
from
and I
what?
were arguing about, and Roy was being quiet because then it's more fun.
What were we arguing about?
I don't know.
We wasn't pooping. That's a fucking show. I don't give a fuck about your pooping.
Well, why are you so interested in my pooping?
What the fuck are you drinking? Fucking Blue Moon?
Bush.
Oh, you fucking. Oh my god.
Dude,
Well, at least it's
Bush
not.
is the fucking beer of NASCAR. That's the fucking
Bush is the beer. Bush is the beer.
drunks
Bush is the
everywhere.
beer of that little transvestite, isn't it?
No, that's Bud Light.
Listen, they can't call it. It's not the Bush fucking Classic anymore because they can't call it that in the United States.
No, it's not. Super chat from
Hold
Marcus.
on.
You want me to read it?
I gotta fucking sort this out before it gets off my screen because
I'll read it. You want me to read it?
you've talked enough tonight, Roy.
Somebody read it.
I got it.
You
Fucking
can't
relax.
read.
It's only Marcus.
You can't read.
Marcus Thompson with the flat super chat. Great to have a living legend like Tim at Arm Gods Ireland. See, living legend, just it's a polite way to call you old as fuck.
I am old as fuck,
Right.
but I can still smoke your right fucking hand,
Right.
even with a fucked up shoulder.
Right. Who hasn't beaten my right?
20 fucking years
Relax, I'm
older
trying
than
to read
you.
a super chat, Tim. Stop being a fucking rude dick to Marcus. Fuck. All right.
Read it.
Great to have a living legend like Tim at Arm Gods Ireland. Evan, well, he's part of the furniture, I suppose. Fuck you, Marcus. Next year, with Winter Blast collaboration and Arm Gods Valhalla, it's going to be the biggest thing ever in arm wrestling to hit the States. Inflatable
is.
pub on tour. Ahoo.
Yes.
I
Yes,
love
it
that
is.
inflatable pub. That was fucking awesome.
I had 8 double shots in that fucking inflatable thing.
I remember
fucking-
I was trying to learn how to drink.
That
Hey,
whiskey was.
Where is that Winter Blast Arm Gods collaboration? Is that in Philadelphia?
Pennsylvania, yeah.
So it's in Pennsylvania, somewhere in Pennsylvania.
Yeah, just north of Philly.
God, I hate to have to drive there.
So
I got to
fly.
drive there from here. I'm further than you.
Just
No,
fly. It's not that
bullshit.
fucking far.
You're closer, Tim. I'm way south of you.
Yeah, but you go right up 95. Oh, you can't go up 95 anymore. The bridge fell down.
I don't think it fell down. It was taken down.
I was just on that bridge a couple weeks ago, guy.
Oh, is that the Baltimore Bridge? That was 95? I didn't know that.
You
Wow.
should have been on it a few days later.
It was a roundabout, and it's the one that rounds you around Baltimore. Instead of going on 95 through Baltimore, you go on the what the fuck they call it,
Call it a
bypass.
shortcut. Move on.
Not anymore.
Well, you try to take that route, and you better be good at swimming. And don't drive an electric car because those batteries don't like being submerged so well.
What do you drive?
Me?
Yeah, you.
Electric glide?
That's all you have.
Well, I mean, I've got a fucking Grand Caravan SE.
You got a meme van.
I got a lot of kids.
Yeah, you got a meme van.
Yeah, I got a lot of kids. They got to get them to their fucking judo practice.
So
I don't want them
Judo.
growing up thinking it's okay
I-
to get beat up by fucking losers like Tim Bresnan.
I got a fucking brand new truck that's got enough room, same room as your fucking meme van,
Your truck seats 8?
huh?
Your truck seats 8?
What do you? I have no idea what your Canadian ass just said.
Does your truck seat 8?
8 people.
6. Plus I got the
Right,
bed.
so it doesn't have the same.
I put the rest of the kids in the bed. It's legal down here.
Yeah, man, that was like the way to go in the 80s, but we're like not allowed to do that anymore, which is bullshit.
We are.
Well, we're not.
I grew up in the
You're
back
not
of a
doing it
fucking
in
truck.
back roads here anymore. It's just stupid. Something about child negligence and drinking and driving. Bullshit.
Your fucking drunk driving laws are pretty strict.
Oh man, it's terrible.
fact-
I think we should be allowed legally to drive intoxicated at the DMV with the guy that gives the tests, right? So it's like, I drink 6 beers. This is what your fucking alcohol limit is. Do you pass the test? Okay, he can drive with a blood alcohol limit of that. You know?
That actually makes kind of sense.
Well, I mean, if I could drink 15 beers and perform normally because I have a drinking problem and still drive better than half of these fucking women that are sober.
Here we go. Here we go.
Look, I'm not trying to be sexist. It's just that women can't drive.
You ever been to
Yeah,
Tennessee?
Man,
You ever been to Tennessee? Ain't none of them can drive in Tennessee.
most women I've ever had a conversation with about driving, they don't refer to them as curbs. They call them oopsies.
Nobody in the United States calls them oopsies.
Well,
Only
fucking
the-
the women
only
I
the
know
Canadians.
do. Like, they're all called
Only the
oopsies.
Canadians.
Like,
Oh yeah, my wife
they
oopsies her
love hitting
wheels
them.
on her
They're
fucking
fucking
car.
magnetized or something. They blame the curvature of the earth and the rotation of the sun, and they get drawn into them or something. I don't know. I guess I automatically correct for that, being a man and able to drive. But yeah. Also, that whole stereotype about Chinese people not being able to drive, I don't know how accurate that is.
Why?
But I did get run over by one on my bike, and I was not happy about it. And that motherfucker couldn't even speak English. How did he pass the fucking test?
The fuck, you get blindfolded with a fucking piece of dental floss? The fuck?
Yeah, that's racist, Tim. That's racist.
What's racist about it?
Well, he
It's
made a
true.
comment about an entire race of people.
No, he said he's talking about one guy.
I'm talking about one guy. The guy
Which
that ran
guy?
over you. The guy that ran over you.
His eyes were actually pretty open.
Yeah, the guy.
I mean, probably more open than mine are right now.
I had a guy rear-end me on my electric
Did
line.
you moan? You probably moaned and liked it.
No, I put the
You
kickstand
seem
down.
like the kind of guy that would just moan and say harder, daddy, if you get rear-ended.
I grabbed him by the fucking collar. It's lucky there was a fucking strike going on. There's a cop right there. I had him coming out the window.
Oh, you're that guy. Lucky there's
Yeah.
a cop right there.
Cop
I've met a
stopped
few
me.
guys like you.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. It's fucking Evan Italia.
What are you gonna do about it, Tim? Challenge me to a hardcore match that you won't show up to?
I'll be there. It's in the States, dude. I'll be there. I'll be there the whole weekend. I'll be refereeing the fucking Winter Blast, and then I'll be there for a match on the next day.
I'm gonna fuck you up, Timmy.
Paul ain't gonna let you put your arm on the same table as mine.
Do you have any idea how nice it is to finally get a match that I should win? Like an easy one.
How are you gonna win?
By beating you. I will take your weak ass, bitch ass arm and
Wait. We agreed to right hand, left handed.
Right. The left hand's the hardcore match. The right hand is because you wanted to do that.
No. The whole hardcore is right and left handed. Play it back, Roy. I remember what was said.
No, I agreed to a right-handed match just as long as
you agreed to
only left-handed.
There we go.
There is not even a hardcore division in the right-handed. Now, I'm not saying I won't
and I'll
do the
make a
hardcore
phone
match
call.
right-handed. Hey.
I'll make a phone call and make sure there is a right.
My fucking mouth here. I've got no problems doing the hardcore match, knowing that I'm gonna get fucked up.
Rewind it.
No problem.
Rewind it. Rewind what was said.
It's not even
I told you
right, show. That was fucking 2 weeks ago, dickhead. You can't just
right and left-handed. There we go. Changing the rules, just like a fucking Canadian. Change the fucking rules.
It's not my fault. You've got the fucking memory of a goldfish, you old
Change the fucking rules.
Man, change your fucking medication.
Rules.
You gotta get your fucking in-care home nurse to give you better medications that don't fuck up your short-term memory.
I mean, I want
because
fucking
2 weeks
medication.
ago, I agreed to the match under the pretense that you thought it was right-handed, and then said, "Yeah, I'll pull you," but
so you lied.
The hardcore division is left-handed.
So you lied.
I didn't lie.
So you lied.
I did not lie.
Dude, it's in the United States. I'm allowed to carry a weapon, you know. Right? It's in the United States. I am allowed to carry a weapon. I might even bring my dog up with me.
Hold the fuck on.
So we're gonna hold on for how long? You gonna fucking bring something up?
Yeah, I got something busy happening here.
What?
Do you want me to tell him what's fixing to happen, Beer Man?
Send Paul to tell you the link. He's in the chat. He just said, "Send me the link."
Send the link. Get on with us. Here we go.
All right, hold on. Let me see.
Hold on. I need to drink about 8 more beers right fucking now.
Here we go. Beautiful thing.
All right, Paul Italia, I'm going to send you the link. If I can message you on Facebook, I think I can.
I think he needs. I think he needs it sent to his email.
Oh fuck! I don't know his email.
I do.
Send it to him.
I'm fucking working on it, fuckhead. Can you read out White Wolf super chat for me while I'm doing this?
Yes, I will. White Wolf, $20 super chat says, "Arm gods definitely not piss on Tim's shoes and offer a legend of the sport of arm wrestling $500. Heck, one bar bill at PJ O'Hare's in Carlingford was more than $500. Hope you back at the next Arm Gods, mate."
I'll be there. I will be there. Is he on?
I don't understand what that was.
You're in the bathroom taking a shit. Just don't worry about it. Let it go. How long are we gonna have to wait for this?
I don't know what his email is.
Here we go. We stopped the whole show?
I'm trying.
Here we go. Come on, let's go. They wouldn't let me on the Paul fucking Maiden show. You guys suck.
It's got to be the right one.
I sent him the link on his Facebook page.
There we go.
That's Cobra.
Oh, that's a beautiful thing. That is a beautiful thing. Come on, Cobra.
I don't know. Paul Tully's in the chat saying that you're wrong.
About what?
I don't know.
Well, if he hadn't deleted all the messages he sent me on the
He
whole,
might be wrong. He might be saying I'm wrong. I don't know.
you are wrong.
You're always wrong.
You're always wrong, Beer Man. What's up, Cobra?
What up, though,
What's up,
Roy?
brother?
What's happening,
How you doing,
TV?
man?
What's happening? What's happening?
How you doing, Cobra?
Slow motion. Slow motion. Actually, I
Finally.
just hopped.
Oh,
Here we go.
is he in?
Yeah, where's
Is
my
he in?
girl?
Can't be the right guy.
Why can't it be?
Well, because this is way too fun for me if it is.
Is he in? Come on, let's go.
Wait, he's connecting.
Cobra, what's up, man? How you doing, man?
I wasn't
Huh?
planning on masturbating live on the air tonight.
There we go.
It's Paul Italia, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo,
What's
Hey,
up?
what's up, guys? What's going
Finally
on?
get on the same podcast.
Okay, guys, before we get started here, I would just like to say I am quite happy that whatever the fuck is about to be said, it's on my show.
Yeah, so I wanna clear things up a little. So
What are we gonna clear up?
first off, I want to say, Tim, I hope that we could start a new relationship over. I said that on my last podcast. I just want that to be stated before I say anything.
Boring.
As far as your take on the whole Igor Mazurenko thing, bro, you're wrong
Yeah.
with that.
How am I wrong?
So when I was talking about on my podcast, bro, was about a year before that.
Was it
me
your
and you
podcast?
before me and you even knew each other or had our problem, was when I was talking about when Igor hit me up as far as partnering up.
Yeah, but it wasn't even on your podcast. It's on Paul Baden's podcast.
Well,
This was-
yeah,
this
that's
was-
what. No. But I said it on mine as well. On the Arm Wrestling Buzz. Last one.
So let me know then. How did you send me messages that I was gonna get kicked out on? I was gonna my whole arm wrestling career was over, and all had something to do with me.
Hold on. Me and you went back and forth, and you told me that you were gonna go to Igor, and you were gonna.
No, there we go. He even lies to my face. I never said that.
Tim, can
Never said that.
Tim, can you let me say my side of the
Go
story,
ahead.
bro?
Go ahead. More bullshit.
Yo, I don't lie, bro. There's
More
no.
bullshit. You lie pretty bad.
What's
You
that?
lied pretty bad. You lied pretty bad because that's not what was said.
Tim, why would I lie to you about me telling Igor that I'm not a promoter no more and I don't want to link up with him, bro? Me and you had an altercation a year later, bro, after King of Cali. This was a year before that when I was actually throwing events all the time. When Igor hit me up, and we could get Igor on, bro. And we could talk this off with all three of us.
Okay.
Okay,
Get him on. Get him on. I have no problem with it. Send him a link.
I don't know.
He'll tell you exactly what happened.
Yo,
I
but
called
listen,
him.
man.
I called him up on me and you were in the midst of talking on friggin' Messenger.
So let me ask you this, Tim. Let me ask you this: did they not recently hit you up and say that they wanted to work with me and that we need to resolve our issues? Was that not brought up in the last 2 weeks?
Nope. We did nothing about me and you resolving any issues.
Well, because that's somebody's lying to me, then, man. Because Sean Hancock said that he was going to talk to you, and I was supposed to be at.
Let me ask you, what are you working with Paul or with Sean on?
For Atlantic City that you were going to be at, and I said,
you're not working with him at Atlantic City. Since when?
Well, that's what was supposed to be discussed 2 weeks ago. Was Sean was told me that he was in touch with you, and that we were going to.
We talk all the time.
Well, listen, bro. I don't lie, my man. I'm just telling you my side of the story of what went on, man. I don't know what people tell you, bro, or whatever, but you did not.
Are you working with him?
You did not disrupt. Yes, I'm very good with Igor and Sean Hancock. I'm very good.
Are you working with Sean? When?
So on Wednesday night on the Arm Wrestling Buzz show, bro, he was telling me that we was going to go and talk to his sponsors.
And what did he tell you afterwards? What did he tell you afterwards? What did he tell you afterwards when he told you?
I haven't locked anything in, bro. I haven't said anything in, man.
So now we haven't locked nothing in. So Sean didn't back out of working with you? Igor didn't back out working with you?
He asked me if I would want to come to him on May 17th. And I told him what I needed to happen for that to happen. he was going to go talk to his guys in the budget. And then I said that I saw that you were involved. I said, you better talk to Tim because Tim has a problem when I work with anybody that he works with and everything. He said, oh, no problem. I'm going to out to him and I'm going to go sort that out. He sent me a message that he talked to you and that there was no problem between me and you. And that was the last thing I heard. And he was still waiting to get back to me.
You're twisting the words. I don't give a fuck. That was what was said. I talk to Sean all the time. And last I heard, you weren't working with Sean.
Yo, you have a conversation with Sean, bro. That's nothing to do with me, bro. I don't know what was said there. This is what Sean told me by message,
Okay.
bro.
Okay.
That's it.
But you're not
now, Tim. Now, another thing, bro. That Igor thing, bro. What I said, that was 1 year before I even knew who Tim Bresnan was, my man. So what you're telling me,
let's get back to the part.
Deadline. Yo,
let's get back to the part where I told you I was going to call him and say some bullshit. I didn't tell you I was calling him. I called him.
I do remember you saying that, and I know you did make that phone call. But that was a year after I already told Igor I did not want to partner up.
Delete all your messages as you send them to somebody, then we'd be able to look at it. But you delete all your messages.
No. I delete my messages, bro, because guys like you take screenshots and like to share it in a public setting. So when you talk all that gangster shit, bro, and you act like a gangster, and you're gonna say you're gonna do all this shit, and then when I come back and I say one thing to you, and you start taking screenshots and sending it to people, yeah, bro, I do delete my shit when I send it to you, bro.
Who sent it to? Who'd I send it to?
A lot of people knew about that conversation, bro.
Me.
A lot of people knew about that conversation, bro.
Yeah. I have the
send you a
screenshots.
screenshot.
Yeah, I have all the screenshots.
Yo, Tim. Listen, Tim. I'm not a guy that's gonna go take a screenshot of what you said to me and gonna go share that in the public setting, bro. That's not my thing, bro.
You can't lie about it if there's a screenshot.
I mean, I have all the screenshots. Should I pull them up right now?
You don't have all the screenshots. You got all of my messages. I left mine up there.
Fuck, you're right. I have no screenshots. I was lying.
You're right. You have nothing.
I thought it was fun to say I did. So here, guys, go. So just for the sake of
Tim, what I want to get out of this conversation, Evan, give me a second here, bro.
That was
just give me
here.
1 second here, bro. I want to talk with Tim here, man. Yo, Tim. So I want to get out of this conversation, man. Are we cool after this, or are we still got problems, bro? That's all I want to know, man.
I don't have any problem, dude. I don't give a fuck enough. I don't care.
So you have no issues with me as of now. You're not. If
I got a lot of issues.
Hits you up and says that Paul
on the last podcast. Why wouldn't you let me on the last podcast?
Because when I so let me just tell you. Let me tell you my context, bro. I'm over in New York. And I'm cleaning out my grandmother's house that just passed away, bro. I've been going through a lot of shit this last week. Paul Maiden hit me up and said, yo, bro, can you come on here? I have not been in the arm wrestling world or anything. I've been really busy with what I'm doing. So out of a respect of a friend, I said, yeah, no problem. Well, 20 minutes before or an hour before, he sends the link and it says Tim Bresnan's on here and he's got something. So I seen that. And all I'm thinking in my head, bro, is me and Sean Hancock have been going back and forth, talking with you, trying to resolve whatever issues are. I wanted to get that resolved before I get on a live podcast with you, before I even know where you're at with things. So that's why I went
to a live podcast.
You just come on a live podcast now.
Because I don't care, and I realized that, like, yo, bro, you're obviously not coming at me with whatever you had to say before. I thought they were doing a show where they were going to kind of get me sideswiped, where I didn't know that you were going to be on there. And next thing I come on there and I'm...
Paul, I will not lie to you. That is definitely the intention. When I tried to have you and Tim on the show the first time, I wanted to see all the fun stuff. But if I can, just for a second, bring it forward.
Forward to what?
To what the whole Arm Gods show. You said you were watching the show and Paul was being dishonest during that show.
Yeah, because Igor never had contracts like East versus West. Not even close. Never.
Hey,
so
listen, bro, anything.
Here we go.
With Tim, I didn't say anything against Igor as far as anything with contracts. All I'm saying is what people were saying in the past before. I wasn't around when Igor was in. I came in after. Right. So what people were saying is I'm reflecting what they're saying is that he was tying up Levon and not letting him pull any of the West guys. That's all I said. I have never went and said anything bad against Igor, bro. I'm helping Igor promote his new league out.
I just told you that you said that Igor was the first one that had contracts. That's not true. That's not true.
But that's what the whole community has said. That's the bad thing they're all saying about
But
Igor.
why would you repeat something if you don't know?
Okay, so I mean, if I can get in here for a second because it's my show. Igor did do the top 8 contracts. Everything else was day of contracts. So if you're saying first contracts in the sports, Igor's day of contracts are the first contracts I know of. But that's day of. It's not like an inhibitor contract in any way. But
that's not even what we're talking about.
As far as I know, the UAL was the first one to start sending out those
UAL
contracts that did not let people pull at other promotions. And WAL was right after, and that was both before the top 8 contracts where Igor didn't want people pulling during the top 8 season.
Exactly. We weren't talking about day of or during the competition. We were talking about totally exclusive contract. That's what the whole thing was about. East versus West contract. That's what this whole thing
I covered that in my much shorter version.
No, you didn't. Not really.
Yeah. I said we're not talking about day of contracts.
Listen,
we're talking about
inhibited
contracts.
Yeah, when you get that head
I said the words. Tim,
well,
it's not my fault. You don't understand big words. I know I should slow it down under 3 syllables so you can understand it.
Evan, let me just say this. I just want to ask Tim this because he might know his answer. What was the reason with Levon? Because that's where everybody's like holding the grudge against Igor, is saying that he locked in Levon and wouldn't let him pull anybody. Like, what were they talking about with that?
We could not pull while top 8 was going on. It was a $50,000 win. That's our only contract that we ever did. There was nothing inhibiting like fucking East versus West. Not even close.
So, but with that whole thing, because I want to know about this, there was a whole time, and the top 8 was not currently going on, and they were trying to set up Michael Todd, who's the number 1 in North America after allegedly beating Jerry at the WAL, and he had beaten Devin. So he was the number 1 in North America. Levon was the number 1 in the world, but in the East. And they wanted to set up that match, and there was a whole lot of shit about Levon saying he wasn't allowed to do it. I did hear all of that. But how the fuck would you know what the relationship between Levon and Igor is, though? And whether or not there's anything behind that. Levon saying no, he was not going to pull the match because. So Devin put out a video a while back saying if Levon is refusing to pull Mike, that's like default. If you're too afraid to pull, automatically Mike should have the number 1 in the world. So Devin tried to claim the number 1 in the world, but he beat Mike. There was a whole thing with that, and Devin knows what the fuck is why.
Why did Devin not pull? Why did Devin not pull the whole time he was number 1, but once a year?
Devin was not the top guy. Why would he go to Levon?
When Devin was number 1 in the world, why didn't he pull but once a year?
When Devin was number 1 in the world, there's a bunch of things. He went everywhere that there was the biggest paycheck, and he never turned down a match, to my knowledge.
Sure he did.
With money involved?
Yo, and Tim, I want you to go look at this, man. I put out this week. It was a video of the contract wars might be coming, and it had a picture of Igor and Engen on there. Go under those comments, bro, and just see what the majority of the population is saying. They are all under the impression that Levon was locked up, that he could not pull any of the Western guys, and that's their beef with the whole Igor thing. And
that's not what even we were talking about. That's not what was said. What was said was we were comparing contract. We were talking about contract in East versus West, tying everybody up, and Igor's name was brought into it.
Meaning Igor did the same with Levon, and that's the example we're giving you.
But that was not what you said. You said Igor's the first one that brought up all those contracts during top 8. That's not what happened. That's definitely not what happened.
You're saying UAL and WAL, and then he went and did that? Is that what you're saying?
Absolutely. That Levon thing was definitely after the UAL started the exclusive contract, and then WAL started that right after. When John Brezink showed up at the WAL while under UAL contract, there was a big fucking thing that he was not allowed to pull, and he did it anyways. And then several others followed suit. There was a thing about Tim Bresnan and the contracts with the WAL.
Yep.
And that was all before the top 8 as well.
So let me ask Tim. Tim, what was the problem with what I said? Where am I wrong? Like what was the issue?
If you're talking about them being the ones that started it, it's clearly not them that started the exclusivity contract.
I wasn't on the podcast. I wasn't allowed on it.
I think Tim just doesn't like you. And as soon as you say something that's incorrect, instead of trying to educate you, he's like, fuck you, Paul Italia.
Why are you being right? Go ahead, Roy.
I think what Paul was trying to say is that the arm wrestling public's perception.
That's not what was said.
Is that
that's what I mean, bro.
Right.
They're saying it on the comments.
Roy, I wish I was wearing the shirt. Shut up, Roy.
Hold on.
Yeah, that's not what was said, though. You're interjecting words that wasn't what was said.
But that's what I meant, bro. That's what because I wasn't around in that time, man. So I'm listening what the population saying, and then when I put out videos like that, and I get a overwhelming 100 comments saying the same thing, that Igor locked up Levon under a contract. So that's my perception of what went on.
You know what, guys? If we could just get a hold for a second, because it's clear that Paul and Tim, there's a thing, but Cobra's in the chat, and I would like to ask Cobra a question, because I recall during this whole contract issue with people that were contracted under the WAL, there was an incident where Cobra showed up at a UAL thing. And it was like, why the fuck is Cobra at this UAL event while being a WAL contracted guy?
Cobra's got balls.
I promoted my shows. I produced those shows in Moldova.
What's that have to do with the UAL?
WAL.
No. When you went to the UAL and you were doing like almost like a commercial with them.
Yeah, that was just a cash grab.
But that wasn't contract breaking, being on their shit.
That was just a cash grab.
So like you just asked them like, hey man, they're gonna pay me if I can do a commercial.
Yeah. Just hang out for the weekend, have some nice ribeyes, get a bag.
Well, that's pretty sweet, because I heard a lot of people talking a lot of shit about you, man.
That's fine.
Yeah.
They can bite my dick. How's that?
Ribeyes, yeah.
Hey Tim, I could give a fuck. You know what I'm screaming?
You remember the incident I'm talking about, though, Cobra?
What's that, baby?
You remember the incident I was talking about?
No, I don't listen to you, motherfucker.
You and who's the young lad that was on your team on Game of Arts?
That's just Cobra coached him.
Ethan Fritchie?
Yeah. He went UAL. And he was pulling in the tournament, but you showed up and you did this like promotional commercial or something, but you were pulling WAL, and everybody was like, what the fuck is going on here?
I didn't even want to pull WAL, but Cap stop.
You shouldn't have been pulling anywhere. You have been dog shit for a long time, my guy.
I know.
Yeah.
Really?
Fun sport, though. I see it. Yeah, fun sport.
Okay, so where do you think the best part to like start this conversation with Paul and Tim again is that is gonna end up with like cursing?
Hold on, I know. Here's what you need to do. Life is too short to be mad at people. Just say,
shut up, Roy. I don't want to hear none of that shit. Hey, Paul.
Nobody's fucking mad.
Any gripes?
I'm not here to fight with Tim, man. I'm
Nobody's mad.
Oh, dude, you're really far away. He's not that big when he's that far away.
Hey, Paul, and
Dude,
I know
I'm tough as fuck with Tim Bresnan when I'm on the internet.
I know when it comes to fucking with Tim, I can run faster scared than he can mad. So
Yes, you can.
Yeah, well, he's fucking 73 years old and 400 fucking pounds of jelly. He ain't fucking running fast anywhere.
but he's a dead eye with them pistols though, so I'm fucked.
Wait a minute, I'm looking for 6-packs.
And Pistol's got a range of like 13 fucking yards and he's 8 states away. We're not scared of Tim Bresnan when we're on the
Hey,
internet.
you want to compare 6-packs?
You go fuck with him.
$1,000 of fucking muscle.
What?
Mine against yours. Let's compare 6-packs. My big jelly belly. We'll start with your point.
Okay, so look, just
No,
to
no,
public male nudity is not my thing.
Money.
But look, if we want to do the 6-pack thing, like I'm gonna have to take Paul Italia's side on this.
Money. You just said I had a jelly belly. Let's put up some money. Let's put up some money then.
No.
Let's compare fucking muscles in the 6-pack.
Let's do it.
I know I'm only missing 2. How many are you missing?
Yeah. I gotta put my money on Paul.
Oh no, it's with you, Bear Man.
Oh! Now you don't want to confront Paul. That's what's going on, pussy.
I'm confronting
Look,
the
I'm saying you got some beef with Paul. I'm saying Paul's my boy on this one, and now you're acting like a bitch.
Here we go. Roy, tell me shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up, Beer Man.
Shut up,
man.
boy.
Shut the fuck up,
Look,
here, man.
Tim, I already lost $20 to you on your goddamn ab bet, you fat prick.
On a what?
I lost $20 to you on your ab bet, you fat prick. You show up at 320 pounds, your fucking guts sticking out like that. I can bet you $20 I got abs. I'm like, fuck you, you fat prick. No, you fucking don't. $20. Okay? Shake the hand. Lifts the shirt. Motherfucker out abs under that fucking giant beer gut. Like visible fucking abs, you fucking fat prick.
That's
Bullshit.
impressive.
72 years old, I still got him.
Hey,
What?
Bear Man, did I hear when I was listening to your podcast this evening that you got married again?
No,
He did.
No, you didn't.
He did.
Yo, fellas, I'm about to go in, man. Yo, thank you for
Paul,
having me
before
on.
you leave, can you
Paul.
say one thing to piss
What's that?
Tim off, please?
What's that?
He
Just
can't.
anything. Just
Yo,
Tell him
Tim.
to fuck off, Paul.
Yo, Tim.
Tell him to fuck off.
call him a lying
Yo,
piece
Tim,
of
we
shit.
cool,
Do
man.
something. Call him a bitch. Something that's gonna
Tell
give
him to
him.
fuck off, Paul.
Yo, Tim, you my homie.
Tell him to fuck off.
Later,
That's enough
Cobra.
to put you the fuck off. He got it on that one. He hit that one in the fucking head. You're right, there was one thing he could say. Anyway,
All right, Paisan.
Later, guys.
Later.
Hi, Paul. All right. So now that Paul's gone, why don't we see how you really feel? Because you seem
I
like
think I expressed how I really felt.
you backed down an awful lot.
I think I expressed exactly how I felt.
You didn't have a whole lot to say while Paul was right here talking to you, Tim.
He did back down quite a bit. He did back down quite a
Tim,
bit.
you didn't have a whole lot to say.
Cobra, I had exactly what I wanted to say. Said exactly what I wanted to say.
Oh,
Oh,
man.
my word.
Exactly.
You're like the Kangle that acts tough until the Pyrenees shows up and says, fuck right
Fuck
off.
no. Kangle will fuck up the Pyrenees.
Well, then why did the Pyrenees fuck up the Kangle the last time they fought?
Kangle lost part of his nose.
Right.
Hey, Tim. Hey,
What's up,
Tim.
brother?
Do you remember those breakfast buffets when we were in Asia? That fruit on the buffet? Was that shit good?
Yeah, that was fucking fantastic. I would love to go back to Malaysia again. Fuck.
Oh my God, that was so beautiful, man.
No, bro, I love how you like change that subject, but you understand I'm trying to fire Timmy up as hard as I can.
Oh, you don't have to try to fire that dude up, man. That's a New Englander. It's all good.
It
You
don't
don't have
matter.
to fire him up. Don't worry about that, son.
It sucks that the whole fucking half of the board, Marcus Armgods. Hold on, I can't see that. Marcus just sent something on fucking thing about Evan being a douchebag.
What up, Marcus? Oh, Evan is a douchebag. Only reason I fuck with Evan is because I love his moms.
Which mom? Which one?
Probably the only thing
that
we
girl
have
to
in
make
common,
them egg
Cobra.
sandwiches.
Yeah, but he doesn't have her anymore.
Oh no, I'm talking about the crotch he crawled out of.
How come Cobra always has these funky fucking views of his like he's looking over the fucking screen?
What
Cobra's
happened?
a weird motherfucker, man.
Fuck you, dude. Fuck you, mother.
Like he is.
Hey, I'm gonna turn into Tim Bresnan. Like
I'm just saying, Cobra's a squirrely motherfucker, and you can never trust what he's fucking going on about. Like, Tim, you've known Cobra long enough. You know what I'm saying.
He's from New England, man.
Okay, so I got no idea what you're talking about. I scrolled up to the chat. Marcus.
Maybe it's just a message you sent me.
Oh, maybe. Hey, look, I got a bunch of tacks in my shoe still.
I got a tack in my fucking in the fucking mat on the floor of my truck.
It sounded like you got a tack in your fucking ball sack the way you fucking lost your ball so quickly when Paul got on the show.
Listen, wonder why nobody watches your fucking show because you can't speak the fucking truth. What the fuck?
But you got
I say that with lying, except for you sent me the screenshots. I definitely lied about that, but I thought it was funny to lie about that.
You did lie.
Yeah, about that. What else?
I didn't even know how to screenshot back then.
Do you now?
Yeah.
Okay. So yeah, I mean, I let everybody know I lied about that because you called my bluff and I had no choice. But I thought it was funny to lie about that. What else did I lie about?
Listen, if you want somebody to fucking, why are you guys sticking words in his mouth, letting him talk? That's
what? Well, why didn't you tell us what he said?
Damn, don't be so mean. Don't be so mean.
I told you exactly what he said.
I should have, if I was prepared, if I would have known Paul was going to come on, I would have brought up the clips of the time you were on the show like 2 years ago.
You should have.
I wasn't ready. I didn't know.
Tim, you got a birthday coming up?
Not for a while.
Oh, man, Tim doesn't have too many birthdays left coming up.
You're 58, right?
Yep.
I just turned 59. Yeah.
Yeah, you're a couple months older than I am. We started that.
Yeah. Okay. That's in Malaysia.
So who has more birthdays coming up? Tim Bresnan, Cobra Rhodes, or the Beer Man?
I guarantee you, Cobra Rhodes and Tim Bresnan will be here a long time after the Beer Man's fucking long and buried.
Bye. Later.
That's a fact.
Yeah.
I would come to your funeral. I would come to your funeral, but I ain't going back to Canada anymore. I got tired of whooping up on your champions.
Yeah. Oh, pussies.
He's not going to be buried in Canada. They're gonna bury him at sea.
Except for Denver. And Gary and Phil Stoppard and Christian Goyer.
Christian Goyer.
Sure. Denny
I think Cobra's listing off the champions that he whooped up on up in Canada.
Who the fuck's Christian Goyer?
Dangerous inside. Amos, 2-time Amos champion. Amos, Quebec.
That's not a real thing.
Oh, yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Oh, yeah.
Christian Goyer.
Christian Goyer.
Not a real name.
Yeah, it is.
What are you, a fucking Democrat, and you just make up people's names and when they live so they can vote for you?
Shut the fuck up.
You're fucking French.
Yeah, Christian Goyer.
Nope.
I have a quick question. June 15th in Orlando, there's the East versus West qualifier challenger thing that Alden's going to pull at, and Jerome Loud is going to pull Rob Vigent. Anybody going?
Nope. I'm banned.
So was Rob.
Yeah, I'm banned. I'm banned too.
Rob just pulled Arm Gods.
I've been kicked out of home.
And then got on a podcast with Bowen saying he loved it. Definitely fucking banned. If you have Rob on your fucking show, you're banned.
He was so fucking drunk he wanted to beat me up that fucking night before the show.
Who?
Rob.
No.
Yeah. He was hammered. See, his wife was going to give me a ride home.
He was hammered, but he didn't want to beat you up.
Oh, he did. He definitely did.
Well, then why aren't you still bruised?
Because he was yelling at his wife. He said he wanted to beat me up. And the next morning he called me. He's like, fuck, I was drunk. I'm like, don't worry about it, brother. Me and Rob been drunk. Yes, I swear to God.
And there's no way fucking Rob wanted to beat you up.
He did. Me and his wife were yelling at him for arm wrestling the night before the fucking Arm Gods. He was full bore fucking king of the table arm wrestling.
Right-handed.
Right-handed.
What a fucking idiot.
We were yelling at him, and I got his wife. I said, "You better stop him, or he's going to lose. He's going to get somebody's going to tweak his arm." So on the way out,
so that's the guy you are. You go ahead, you go around circumventing, and you go get the guy's wife to talk.
Yes, that's the only one you're going to listen to.
Some dirty fucking pool, man.
Man, if I was up in Canada, you'd still be married.
Yeah, it's winning pool.
Tip. So, why didn't you just go grab Rob and be like, dude, you fucking drunk retard?
Because I unlike you French fucking people, I don't put my hands on other men. Unless it's for a violent purpose.
Right. I mean, that should have been for a violent purpose. Grab onto the motherfucker like you idiot.
Why am I going to get violent just because he's fucking his arm off? That ain't nothing to do with me.
Well, I guess you just don't care. He's not really your friend.
He is my friend.
Man, I break that motherfucker's jaw. His jaw ain't gonna fucking help him arm wrestle tomorrow.
Oh, I'd love to see you two in a fucking fight.
Oh, that would suck.
I wouldn't want to get hit by the catcher's mitts of his. Them fucking things are huge.
No, Rob's a bad motherfucker, and it would not be any fun. I would not want to do it. Look, I wouldn't want to fight you. That doesn't mean I don't think I win. I know I'm going to win. It's just, it's going to hurt.
It's definitely going to hurt.
Yeah, I know. Could you imagine how bad it would hurt to have your fat ass fall on somebody? Holy fuck.
How can you fucking be talking shit about beating up a 60-year-old man?
Because I'm fucking retarded. I have a touch of the tism. So
you just lost another
I'll tell you why. Because the boy's delusional. That's why.
He definitely is.
Right.
That's how we can.
Cobra keeps talking, and I will whoop your ass with Cobra. I will use Cobra like a beating stick. You know, go pick your own switch, and you're gonna pick Cobra, and I'm gonna beat your ass with Cobra. That's what's gonna happen.
Hey Tim, you want me to warm him up for you?
Oh, I would love to see that. That would be beautiful. I would love to
warm him up for you.
Cobra at 140 pounds would whoop your ass. He's got fucking traps.
What the fuck do traps? When are you ever going to try to grab somebody and do shrugs with them in a fucking street fight, Tim? You fucking dumbass.
Hey, you know what, Tim? Hey, if that boy ran up on me, I'd turn into a Diaz brother and slap the shit out of him.
Those are my boys. I love those boys. Those are like the best fucking UFC fighters ever. I love those boys.
How the fuck is Cobra all of a sudden going to get tall? That doesn't even make sense.
Cobra's 6 foot tall.
Cobra's like 5'3".
He's 6 foot tall. He's taller than you.
Taller than you.
Bullshit.
He's always looked up to me. He knows I'm taller.
Yeah, and you're skinny,
you always looked
Tim.
up to daddy. Like a fucking squirrel. Come fuck with it.
He's about as close to 6
you
foot
lost a goddamn fight to a bug.
That's fine.
You got beaten by a bug.
I'm still alive.
A bug.
Well, you still got your ass whooped.
I'm still alive.
And still got your so getting beat up as long as you live makes it okay. Well, clearly we're all still alive.
After about 30, 40 seconds, you pull me off him, okay?
No, I'm not going to pull you off him.
30, 40 seconds, you pull me off him, okay?
No. I may pull him. I'll pull him so you can whack him a couple more times on the way out.
Hey, or as we say back home.
Man, you're always looking for a reason to pull me a few times.
As we say back home.
I'm telling you.
Give me a couple of duds. Give me a couple of duds.
Make sure he signs the waiver.
Yes, sir. The waiver. Next time I see you, you better have a fucking cup on, because I'm gonna grab you by the junk and squeeze so fucking hard. You're gonna like a fucking little girl.
Hey Tim, make sure he signs the waiver.
Tim, don't grab me by the junk, man. Don't do it.
Why?
I'm gonna kick your nuts up through your throat.
Because I'm not sure if we're gonna be friends afterwards.
Oh, we'll be friends.
Well, as soon as you grab me by the junk, man, I'm gonna punch you right in the fucking face.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
Yes, I will.
Absolutely, you will not.
I absolutely will. Unless your other hand has a piece in my fucking throat. I am definitely punching you in the fucking face, man.
Stiffen up like every other fucking dude I grab with a fucking junk and beg me to let you go.
No, you won't. No, you won't.
And begging ain't never been my strong suit.
You better have some money then.
Punching
You can't beg, you better
is
have some
always
money.
my go-to. If you
No, you
grab me
won't.
by the
No, you
fucking
won't.
junk, I'm gonna start swinging, man.
No, you won't.
I
Depends
promise I
on-
will.
No, it depends on how hard he grabs you. And if he really
As
puts
hard as he can. I'm either gonna pass out while
You pass
screaming,
out.
or
Pass
I'm
out.
gonna start punching, man.
you'll pass
No, you
out.
won't.
And I would
I think
rather
it's-
avoid the whole incident.
I
I
think it's
don't
like 8
want to fuck up that pretty face of yours.
Oh, I got a pretty
You're
face.
always
I
going to
think
be wearing
it's-
glasses. Look, I don't got a whole lot of junk for you to grab. So you're going to have to be wearing the glasses to get a hold of it.
It's less than 10 pounds.
And now
of
when
pop-
I start swinging,
it's
I'm
less.
punching
How
now.
do you swing? How do you swing
you
without
won't.
traps? How do you make a good hard swing without traps?
I can swing Cobra at you pretty fucking hard without having traps.
Boy, I'll dot your eye.
Oh my God! What
Okay.
time is it?
Look,
I have,
Timmy,
I have a-
just don't grab me by the junk, man.
Evan, shut up! You got super chat.
What, we do? Where?
I'll slap him like a Diaz brother. That hoe.
Oh, Cobra, I am so glad I heard you say that again.
Cobra's probably smoking a big old fatty before he came on. He's feeling.
All
really
was
good.
while on the show.
Okay, so here's a total change of subject. Which boxing match did you enjoy watching most? Arturo Gotti versus Irish Mickey Ward, or Hagler versus Hearns?
Hagler
Hey.
Hearns.
Hagler
Hagler
Hearns or so
I
did Hagler and Hearns
beat-
fight more than once?
Mar-
Because I've seen
Marvel's
one of their fights.
Marvel's
No, Hagler-
Marvel.
Oh, it was
Hagler
one.
was-
It was one
But-
fight.
Ward Gotti had 3.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
And Ward Gotti is the
they're a
best
franchise.
fucking trilogy in
Yeah, they're a
combat sports
franchise.
history. And the third one was fucking terrible to watch. Fucking Gotti pieced Ward up so bad. It was
the
not
first
a
one-
good fight.
The first one was the best one, though, right? The first one was the best one.
Yes.
Yeah.
With Gotti Ward,
Yes.
it depends. You guys are American, so that probably is yours. I would say the second one, but both of them was every round of a fucking grueling, disgusting. That was Matt Smith, Connor Sale in both fights. It's just
Nate-
who won.
Pete Diaz and fucking Conor McGregor. That's a fucking trilogy.
Who the fuck is Frank Diaz?
Oh my God!
Nate,
Shut
he
up, sir.
He said
I
Nate.
said, you fucking tart.
Yeah, he's stupid, bro. Hey Tim, look, man.
Did he say
Roy,
Nate? I thought
All
he
the
said
power
Frank.
to you. Oh, Evan. Hey, Evan, bite a dick later.
Take it easy, brother.
Well, that was rude, Cobra.
Because you can't stand the fucking ignorance on your show.
Look, I literally thought you said Frank.
Frank Diaz was is a arm wrestler from Florida.
I know who Frank Diaz is. I wasn't understanding why you were saying that. I thought you said the name wrong, and I wanted to make fun of you. Did he actually say Nate?
I said Nate.
Yes, I think it just kind of
Oh
broke
man,
up a
if
little bit
anyone
when he
wants to
said it.
skip back in the chat,
I said Nate.
I think he said Frank, but
I
yes.
said Nate. Listen, you drunk fuck.
Was,
You hear me?
was there a Diaz McGregor fucking trilogy?
Yes, sir. Oh my God! Shut up. You are the
Who won the
worst.
third one?
They gave it to McGregor, but Nate won it.
That was the second one.
No, both of them. No, they gave the second one to McGregor too.
Well, they only fought twice, so it's weird.
They fought 3 times. Fuckface. They gave the third one to McGregor,
I would love for somebody to look that up right now.
and nobody's gonna do it because they ain't done shit all night when we asked them to.
Well, here's the thing. That's true. But Roy, do it right now. Because
Okay.
they
What
only
do you
fought
want me to look-
twice. They've been talking about the trilogy fight.
Oh, you talking about Diaz?
And McGregor, yeah.
There was 3 fights.
We'll see in just a second. Okay, hold on.
Instead of doing the trilogy, what he did was go fight Mayweather, and he's talked about the trilogy.
Yes, they fought 2 times.
They fought 3 times.
They fought.
Go ahead, Tim.
They fought March 5th, 2016. Connor won by rear naked choke. No,
Connor didn't win the first
no. Excuse me. Nate won.
Nate won because Connor started trying to take him down when he got rocked and started getting beat up because he was tired. The second time, there was significant knockdowns by Connor, and he started losing by the end of the fight, but he won the decision.
Yes.
And they have not fought a third time, Tim.
They have not. They've only fought 2 times.
Tell me I'm fucking right.
They fought 2 times.
It's not normal that you're right. So
actually, it fucking is. Like every time I fucking talk. Do you know how I know when I'm right? Because I'm talking, Tim.
Oh my God. Just like with fucking Paul Italia on a fucking show. You didn't say a fucking correct thing the whole time he was on.
Well, why do you only argue with me?
Because you
back down like a bitch.
Fucking mouth. That's why.
You back down like a bitch whenever Paul was here.
I didn't back down with anybody. I said exactly what I said.
Tougher with Paul Italia.
I said exactly what I said I was going to say. Said exactly what I said I was going to say. I said just like it was. He lied about the fucking thing with fucking Igor too. So whatever.
Yeah, you let that go pretty quick.
No, I didn't. Did you notice that he changed his story when I said he said I called fucking Igor? I did call Igor, but I didn't threaten to call him. I just called him.
Oh, okay. So he says you threatened to call him. You're like, I never threatened to call him. I just did it. I called him as he was fucking typing and erasing. I just fucking called Igor. And then everything fell apart after that. Damn.
And he's not promoting fucking Atlantic City, and I can tell you why that one too.
Did you fucking make a call to Igor?
I would. No, nothing to do with Igor. Sean.
Oh, you called Sean?
No, I didn't call Sean. I was with him all fucking weekend.
Oh.
We were in fucking Arkansas States.
Man. Why are you doing that? Like, why are you trying to fuck on people?
I'm not trying to fuck up people. I'm trying to save people's reputations.
Whose?
Oh, see, it's like when people associate with you, they think you're drunks.
Right.
So
you on the goddamn show, and you're drinking.
They know I don't drink. They know I don't even drink.
Yes, you fucking do.
I'm down to like 10% battery, so if my phone clicks out, I'm done. My battery's about to
that would be wonderful. Because
I'll back out now if you want. Then you can sit there and talk to yourself.
Okay,
see, now,
so I didn't think that real true. I didn't think that true. My bad.
Everybody would take your fucking show more serious when you have an opportunity like that with me and Paul, if you spoke correctly.
What did I not do? I put an end to it for a short hiatus so I could get through what happened on Arm God. You said he was lying. I wanted to hear.
But he was lying.
I tried to bring it all the way back.
But you're too fucking. You and your fucking compadre fucking wanted to make up words for him. What am I supposed to do? Argue with 3 years?
What? Whoa. I was making up words for him?
Of course. Well, you and fucking your boy Roy. Roy said he probably said because.
Okay, yeah. So Roy did the thing where he meant.
Yeah.
I shut that down too. So
how did you know that?
Did I not shut that down when Roy was trying to do that? He meant.
I don't know. I was still thinking about you talking about having screenshots.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that was really funny to.
No, that wasn't funny.
I didn't have the screenshots. That was never a real
thing. I knew you didn't.
I thought it was funny. You could have shut the fuck up. You could have shut the fuck up, and Paul would have been like, "Oh, he did get them. Evans got them."
He erased them, guy. He knows he fucking deleted them. That was the whole fucking thing.
You would have got them before you deleted them.
I don't fucking bullshit. I tell you like it is. Sorry.
Right. So that's cool, but it would have been really fun if he thought I had them.
Now.
Yeah. It would have been real fun. Look, I have no problems with Paul personally.
I don't either. I don't associate with him.
I got no problems with you personally.
Okay. But
Yeah.
you associate with me.
Yeah, I fucking love you, Timmy. You're one of my favorite fucking arm wrestlers of all time. That's common fucking knowledge to any of the 7 people that watch this show routinely, right? Like, I'm a big fan of Tim Bres, and I think you're an awesome dude. I'm gonna really try to fuck you up in our match, but why wouldn't I'm most people are fucking weird to me.
They are.
My brothers and I, we will spar, we will fight, right? We will practice as hard as we can against each other every fucking weekend, every day we get together, because that's what we do, right? Yep. And all of a sudden somebody's like, I'll give you fucking $1,000 to fight your brother. The 2 of us look at each other, we will nod and let's go, right? There's no question. We do this without an audience for no money. Why all of a sudden is it different? Because there's money. That doesn't make sense to me. Like, we will fight each other because that's what we do. Yep. It's right. And everybody else, like, all these people are like, I would never fight my friend. We spar 8 times a fucking week, but I'll never fight him for money. Motherfucker, you fight him for free without an audience. Why would you guys not fight? That doesn't make sense.
Well, there's a difference in sparring and fighting for real, because you're really trying to hurt somebody when you're fighting for real.
But man, if you were a real person, you would understand that sparring is real.
I think I know what he's saying. I don't want to like speak for other people like other people.
I know what Roy is fucking saying, but
I don't want to speak for other people like other people do on this show. But
you mean like how Roy was speaking for Paul?
Yes.
Yeah.
I was just trying
to throw that out there because Roy thought you were talking about me. Not him.
I figured he did.
I was trying to bring clarity and peace to the situation.
Everybody knew already you were talking for no reason. I'm just saying, some people are different. We do that because that's what we do. Right?
It's fun. Yeah, it's fun.
I could consider you one of my very fucking best friends. I could call you and ask you for a personal fucking favor any day. I'm sure of it.
Yep.
I will still do a goddamn hardcore match that results in either one of us bleeding and being
it ain't gonna stop me from kicking you in the side of the fucking head either. At the fucking
dude, you don't think I can kick you in the fucking face?
I'd like to see you try.
I promise you I could do it.
I'd like to see you try.
Dude, I might not be able to do it while you're looking and guarding.
Oh, here we go.
If you're talking to that guy over there and you don't see me walking over, you're going to get a heated conversation with Paul Italia. And I'm not doing it because I'm friends with Paul. I'm doing it because I said I could do it. And this is a good time that you're not paying attention.
I hope
we'll reach that high. I promise you that.
I hope you walk up on fucking talking to Marcus and kick me in the head.
Oh, why? What's Marcus going to do, that bitch?
Oh, that motherfucker would spin you around and slam you on the fucking ground so fast.
Dude, do you have any idea how many times I've fought Marcus already?
He'd tie you up. And has any of us seen it?
Marcus threw you on your head, Beer Man.
One time. I have thrown Marcus far more than he's thrown me.
How many fucking world championship judo matches have you won?
Same amount as Marcus.
Oh, that's not what I heard. How many fucking world championship arm wrestling matches have you won?
Same amount as Marcus.
How about me?
Well, are you a world champ?
I am.
Which worlds?
WAF.
Oh, it's not even a real worlds, man. I only recognize IFA.
When I competed in WAF, the guy that usually won my fucking class was fucking Pushkar.
I only recognize IFA. The WAF is a bunch of bad pricks that don't let everybody in, Tim.
Yeah, but there was your fucking president that was president of the fucking WAF when I competed.
Look, I don't appreciate you using facts and reasoning in your arguments.
It wasn't Hassan. It was, what was your president's name?
Rick Pickett.
I can't remember his name. Not Pickney, you fucking retard. The other one.
Not Costello.
No. I can't remember his name. The president of WF was Canadian.
Rick
when I
Pickney.
competed. No. Wasn't Rick Pickney.
Who else?
I can't remember.
Can you tell me what he looked like?
No. Little short guy. You're Canadian, you don't even know?
What year?
Call me. 08, 06, 05, 05.
Are you sure you were a world champ?
05.
That's before Beer Man was born.
Oh no, but it was far before I started arm wrestling.
I still hold the UAC belt.
Canadians being the president of the WAF. Rick, way back.
No, it wasn't Rick. I'm telling you, it wasn't Rick.
Right, you said it wasn't Rick.
No.
Joey Costello was high.
No,
he was
wasn't Joey Costello.
Those weirdos.
Wasn't Joey Costello. Why don't you call your buddy fucking Ryan Espy and ask him?
Tim.
What?
Look, we have said a lot of rude things to each other tonight.
I just told you.
But you just crossed the line, my man. You just crossed the line. Now this hardcore match is real.
It was gonna be fucking real. I can't remember the guy's name. He was Canadian president of the WAF. And they pushed him off.
So I was arm wrestling in 2005.
If it was a short Canadian, it might have been Beer Man.
No.
I wasn't even around arm wrestling back then. I'm fucking 6
foot.
I'm not tall, but I'm not fucking short. Fuck.
I can't remember his name.
Uncle John.
Yeah, but he's a midget.
I can't remember his name.
Dwarf.
Can't remember. You'll have to figure it out. You guys are the ones with computers in front of you. I got a phone in front of me.
There's no.
Well,
I've tried looking it up.
Roy's job, but he's being a fucking dickhead.
I pulled up World Arm Wrestling Federation on Wikipedia, and all it has is where the championships were, like in Afghanistan.
You have your phone. You have your phone on you. Speak into Google and ask who was the WAF champion in 05? WAF president in 05. Canadian.
WAF president.
You got to type. You got to type in your phone. You can't speak into it.
05. Well, see, that's the thing. I'm talking. George Bush was president in 05.
This shit. I put in I said, who is the WF president in 2005? It pulled up women in the Air Force.
Man, Alexander Djokovic was the vice president. It's not telling me who the president was. Let me get rid of WAF and turn it to World Arm Wrestling Federation.
You're a bitch.
You're making this difficult.
I think my dog just bit my wife.
Oh, shit. That's not good.
Okay, so the president of the executive board was Hassan
Not 05 it wasn't. Not 05 it was not.
Well, I mean, that's what it says.
It was a Canadian.
I don't know.
Doesn't sound like it.
Call Ryan Espy. You got him on speed dial. Ask him.
Who?
Ryan Espy, your buddy.
That's the last time I'm going to let you talk like that, Tim.
Listen, I was down to 5% battery like 5 minutes ago, so I'm about to fucking just fall off the fucking air anyway. So.
But you know what? We're going to get back to Fred Roy.
Fred Roy. That's who it was.
We got somebody in the chat that is far better at this than me. So, Fred Roy, what the fuck was Fred Roy saying? Because I've talked to Fred Roy, and he fucking hates you.
I don't think you're telling the truth again.